1 2 1 2 1 2. Mic check 1 2 1 2. About to turn this shit up, man. What's really? How y'all feel out there? Mic check 1 2. How it sound out there? Smash the like button on the way in the room. Smash the like button on the way in the room. Sir Senior, what up, baby? The homie. Drop that link for you. How y'all feel out there? Let me know how this mic sound. We about to get this show lit, man. Gonna get this show started, man. How y'all feel out there? Check 1 2 1 2. Mic check 1 2 1 2. Smash the like button when you come in the room. Let me know in the chat where y'all from, man. What part of the world y'all coming in at? Let me know how the mic sound. I know somebody somewhere in the car right now spitting some bars, man. 2021, first show of the year, y'all. First show of the year, and niggas already on that bullshit. It's cool, I'm with it though. I'm here for all of that. My boy Lance Meyer in this bitch. St. Paul, what up though? Hey, hey, hey. Man, I'm gonna start doing a show with some music in the background. That shit just keep me going, man. I hate when we gotta turn the music off for this show. God. Hey, 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 hey. We back, baby. We back. We back. We back. Nigga, we made it. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. It feels so good to be back, man. Alright, man, I normally do two. I normally give y'all two. Damn, man, I'll give you one more. I'll give y'all one more. Now, let's put a beat on. Let's give y'all a beat. Yeah. I don't know where y'all at, man, but turn this shit up in the car, man. Let's get this show started, yo. If you got it, go and roll it up. Go and roll it up. Go and pour your little drink, too, while you at it, man. I'm gonna have me a little sip with y'all tonight. It's the first show back. Oh, my goodness. Lance, ain't know you was from St. Paul, though, man. That's what up. This shot's for you, Lance. One you like to know, this shot for you, baby. We back. 2021, we back, man. Hey. First show of the year. I got some notes right here. I'm going to be ready today, man. I'm going to be on point. Hey. Something about me. She don't know what it is, but when I'm gone, she can't wait till I'm home at the crib. No, so but I handle this, and when I put it down, I put it by her ribs. Who got them bars? We're gonna open the phone lines up tonight too. I got a little trick over here. We're gonna try something different with the phone line. Hopefully this works. Wouldn't you like to know what's up with your boy Donald Trump? He out here wildin'. Lance, what's up with your man Trump though? Lance, you already know I made these beats, baby. You already know I make all the beats, man. Come on now. And they in your phone right now, Lance. Go to marqnash.com. Go to marqnash on YouTube, marqnash on Spotify. This song is called So Gangsta, featuring Trevante with Trey Thomas and Miss America Sutton. She dope as fuck. When I made this beat, bro, I was trying to make some Havoc mob deep shit where they would have like a gangster ass beat, but they would still be talking about girls and shit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I like that, man. I love those Havoc beats. This is my version of a Havoc beat with like a pop feel. You get what I'm saying? But the girl is singing on this hook. It's so gay, it's so gay, it's so gay. She killing that shit. But all right. My man, check me out, man. Y'all ready to start the show? We can start the show, man. Let's start the show. Let's fade it out. All right. We back, man. What up, though? What's popping? What's happening, man? It's your boy marqnash, a.k.a. Mr. Everything. You back with Breaking the Beats with your boy marqnash. Somebody called me Mr. Everything the other day, and I loved it because y'all know I got that song, Mr. Everything. But yeah, artist, producer, engineer, songwriter, video director, web designer. I make the merch, but I'm also your new favorite YouTuber. Thank you guys for subscribing, tuning in, wherever you at. Man, we about to start the show, man. Oh, did I drop the link? Let me drop the link real quick, man. For the family. For the fans. Y'all already know. It's always an open panel up here. If I'm up here, you guys can be up here if you want to be up here. The link is out there. But first show of the year. Let's get it started. First and foremost, I want to give a shout out to the sponsor for this episode. Me, nigga. Shop at marqnash.com. Nah, for real. I want to give a shout out to my cousin Dro for sponsoring this episode with the Unchained Society. And put the graphic up on the screen. Got to shout out the sponsor early on in the show, right? He told me, he said, man, I don't want to be a sponsor if you're going to just do it at the end of a 9-hour show or end of a 2-hour show. I was like, all right, nigga, all right. So, let's pull it up. But it's called the Unchained Society. It's definitely dope clothes up there. And I want you guys to go check them out. Follow them on IG. Let them know marqnash sent you, all right? Let me see if I can pull it up. In the meantime, yo, what is up with your boy Donald Trump? He calling down here in Georgia he was like, look, man, I just need 11,780 votes. He said that shit so casually. He said, I only need 11,000. 11,000. I'm going to tell you the illest shit, too. Whenever you're on the phone with somebody and they as quiet as that dude was quiet, talking to Trump, you're probably being recorded. Yep, you're probably being recorded. Like, he set him up, man. He set him up nice. And some people are actually mad at him because they say he shouldn't have leaked and recorded it. He shouldn't have recorded it and leaked it. The guy who's actually in the election, what's his name, David Perdue, was like, he shouldn't have leaked that. It's not classy. I don't know who his mama raised him. Like, man, my mama raised me not to get bribed by the president, man, or get bullied. Okay, so I got it pulled up real quick. Let me share old boy's link, man, and I'll have this up on the screen for the first part of the show on the side. But let me share the screen. Shout out to the Unchained Society. You see the future. Definitely dope gear over here. Support the brother's site. He got this one hoodie over here that I loved, man. Got some jackets. Got this hoodie wrap. Got some different things up here, man. Got the dope ass lion head on it. I like this whole series he was doing right here with Be Great, Be Different, Unchained, Unmasked. Like, he was doing a whole bunch of little series with it. But shout out to the Unchained Society. This is my cousin, man, by the way. So if the shit ain't right, holla at me. I'll make sure the shit gets straightened out. Because that's my people, man. Blood cousin, right? Zay, what up, man? It's my boy right here, Zay. He in the crew, TAGMG for life. You already know. But yeah, wouldn't you like to know? They said Donald Trump was crazy. So let's get into that Trump part. As you see the thumbnail, we have a packed show. I wrote my notes down. That's the whole point of me condensing the show this second season right here. Not 5 days, just 3 days, so I can give you a better show. I can write the notes. I can do some research. I still didn't get everything done I wanted to get done for you guys because, as you know, I wear many hats, and I'm also a father. So we shot a dope video. Let me give you a recap what was going on with me. I shot a video the Saturday after Christmas. Guys, look, man. Sometimes you get what you pay for, and then sometimes you pay for it and you still don't get what you want. Let the church say amen to that. But I digress on that. I'm not going to berate the brother. I thought he did a decent job, but I thought he could have did a little better, though. He could have did a little better. That's just my opinion, but it's not a diss to him. I appreciate his time, and we did pay him, and we're going to make sure we support the brother in the future. But man, my wife could have held the camera and did a better job than that shit, man. Come on, bro. Like, this nigga's filming the roof. Like, this nigga's filming the pool table, shooting the 8-ball in. I'm like, hello. I appreciate the B-roll, but I don't need the B-roll. Record me, rapper guy. Hello. But whatever, my G. You know, it's all love. But I didn't know that. See, I took him for his word because I was an actor in one of his videos before. They used my crib one time for a video. So I've seen his work, and I've seen how the outcome of that video looked. So I thought, hey, man, just just come use my equipment. You know, I got the gimbals, I got the cameras, I got the drone. My G, just show up, hold my shit, do my shit for me. And I'm going to pay you just for doing some DP work. Pause. That's director of photography, right? Where the drum rolls at? Let's get the drum rolls going. Y'all niggas know what the fuck I meant, man. It's all love though, no disrespect, right? But it is what it is. But I'm not. That's why I ain't gonna put him on blast, cause I like him and I'm gonna work with him again. But in other news, good news, my mother is out the hospital. My mother is out the hospital. Let's make some noise for that. I'm supposed to have a round of applause up here. I got every damn sound up here instead of a round of applause. Whatever. I need to get these sound effects right. Shit kind of sad. Nah, I'm joking. But it's actually sad that I don't have a round of applause and I did that weak ass segue. But y'all get it. But with that said, man, good news. My mother is out the hospital. I didn't talk to her today. I talked to my father, and he said, "Yeah, I talked to your mom, and she was so happy to be on her way home." So that means, because I talked to her yesterday, but today I've just been so busy with more more business than you guys probably couldn't ever imagine. Not to mention, I have a pit bull who tipped over the dump. Man, she went crazy in the backyard today with the trash, yo. She went crazy. Oh my God, man. I wanted to get rid of my dog today, man. I definitely want to get rid. Yo, Zay laughing at me for the DP work. Yeah, man. On some real shit, man. But that's great news hearing about my mom, because that means her oxygen level that she needed was down to 2. They did tell me, hey, my oxygen needs right now were at 5 and they dropped down to 4. They say once they get to 2, they'll send me home, and they'll send me home with a little tank because her fever did break and all of that stuff. So she had she was COVID positive, but she also had walking pneumonia type shit, man. So it's scary, man, because it's the same shit that kind of took out Bernie Mac and all of that. So yeah, man, it's just truly a blessing, man, to have my mom back home. You know what I'm saying? Well, not home here with me. She's in another state. But it's great, man. It's great. What's next on the list, man? It was something else I want to talk about. Oh, New Year's. So the shit that happened during the New Year. What did you guys do during the New Year's? Because I don't know if you guys seen the news here in Atlanta, but it's a lounge here in Atlanta. I'm not going to say their name. You can look it up. All you got to do is look up the brawls. Yo, they was fighting in the club, bro, on New Year's. People brought 2021 in. Going to the hospital. Nigga, what? That's how you want to bring the year in? Bro, it was 3 stabbings, a couple shootings. I don't know how those people survived or didn't survive the shootings, but the number that stood out the most to me, ladies and gentlemen, 100 plus involved in a brawl. What? Bro, I know 100 of y'all won't involved in the same fight. Why is everybody fighting now? Like, this shit remind me of that movie I just saw with Chadwick Boseman. Rest in peace to the Black Panther. Y'all seen that movie, man? I saw that over the holidays. Did y'all see that movie? I don't want to spoil it if y'all haven't seen it, but fuck it, I'm gonna spoil it for you. That shit is good. It starts off like, you have to be a person that likes plays. You have to you got to understand when you're watching certain movies, it's because, and you don't see a lot of action and things are going on, it's because the dialogue is written in a lot of monologues. When you notice a lot of monologues in a movie, chances are this movie was probably a play, and they just turned this play to a movie. Okay, my man said, when you like to know, say don't spoil. All right, man, I won't spoil it. I won't spoil it. But once you see the end of that movie, you'll be like, oh yeah, that shit would probably happen in Atlanta too. Niggas in there wilding. But over some bullshit. Niggas be disconnected. Your problem ain't with your brother all the time. The problem is with society. The problem is the way you're treated. The problem is the way you're looked at by, I'ma say it. Can I say it? Can I be honest with y'all? The white man. I said it. And that's what that movie, without spoiling it, that's something that occurs, and you'll see a lot of times the problem ain't with your brother. The problem is with society. The problem is how you're looked at by society. The problem is the way you're treated. The problem is you getting, it's called, it got Viola, it's on Netflix. It's the movie with Viola Davis on the cover. I think it's called something Big Black Bottom. I want to call it Mons Mabley, but I know it ain't Mons Mabley. It was like, damn, I'm gonna tell you. But look for the Viola Davis, Chadwick Boseman, Denzel Washington is one of the producers on that show. On that movie. It was a play by the same guy who did Fences. I don't know if you guys ever took theater. I took theater, as you guys can tell with my wild ass. I took theater in college, like as one of my electives. And I love that shit. I was ready there. I was acting it up. And the funny thing is, she asked, I never forget the first day of class, we went around class and she said, has anybody ever acted? And some people raised their hands, some people didn't. I raised my hand. And they went around and they was asking people, and people were naming what they did and where they went. And she said, so where have you acted at? I said, well, I'm acting right now. And some people laughed and some people didn't. But she was like, that's a good point. I like that. I was like, yeah, I think we're all acting every day. I said, you don't know me. I don't know you. I said, you're the professor right here, but I'm sure you have a whole nother life we don't know. So, but every day you have to put on the character as Miss Proctor. That's your name. Or Professor Proctor. That's who you are to us. That's your role. And you can't never break character. She was like, taught me this phrase that I never forgot. It was called acting in the theater of life. Nigga, exactly. That's what I'm doing with y'all right now. We performing, we putting on a show, and we gonna have a good time doing it. Y'all know I forgot where I was at, right? Y'all know I don't went totally off the reservation right there, but it's all good. We're gonna get back on point. But basically, New Year's in Atlanta was wild as fuck. These dudes was out here wilding. Pack, wall-to-wall brawls. Let me keep moving down the docket, though, man, because if I knock this whole list out and we touch on these topics and I got my point out, we got it across, whether somebody want to join the show or not, I'm going to wrap the show up, man. That's how we going to do that shit going forward in year 2021, too. I'm going to get my bars off because, like I said, I'm going to always bring you guys topics that I feel comfortable enough to talk about for a little bit. And once I'm done with my rant, shit, I see y'all tomorrow. Well, now I see y'all a day after tomorrow. But with that said, my brother, my man, Sir Saya.
What's up with you?
man, I'm having a good time, man. It's the first show back, man. 2021, man. We
Yup,
made it.
2021.
Nigga, we made it. Y'all,
Yes, sir.
you know I'm in here having a blast, right? I don't took a shot. Man, I'm in here having a good time. I'm so excited to be back. My mom is out the hospital. Um, man, we made it to another year. I'm seeing a lot of familiar people in the chat. My boy Rap Star is here. Like I said, man, me and him don't see eye to eye on everything, but that's my brother, and I love him. I want him nothing but success. I wish him nothing but the best and success. You get what I'm saying?
Yes, sir. I'm glad to hear that your mom out the hospital. I was praying for her, man.
I don't want him to that was a joke. I said I don't want him to have more success than me though, but I wish him success. But that was a joke. But and I hit the drums too early, so I ruined it. Whatever. But that's my man. And yes, my mom is out the hospital. Sir Senior, she's home. And that's half the battle. You get what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
That's half the battle. The next step is surviving and staying out. But I need to ask her though, did they give her a vaccine? I want to know, did she get the vaccine? I'm sure they gave her something. Gave her something, but I don't know how that works, getting a vaccine if you already got it. But that's enough for me. How was your New Year's? How did you bring the New Year's in, my G?
I just chilled at the crib. You know, get back. Yeah, kept it simple, kept it simple. Tried to stay, blessed, safe, and certain. That's all.
Hold on, what that mean? Say that again. Say that again.
Tried to stay blessed, safe, and certain, like I
What's the
always
certain
say.
part? What the certain part, man? I get the blessed and the safe, but what do you mean by the certain?
Yeah, you got to do things on purpose.
Enlighten me.
A lot of times we might be late, we might be early, we might, date this person or not date this person. Whatever we do in life, we don't need to let it happen to us or let it be happenstance. We need to do it on purpose. If I'm gonna exercise, I'm purposely going to get this workout in. So do what I'm here to do.
Mm,
Leave everything else alone. When I'm relaxing, I'm relaxing. I'm leaving everything else alone. I'm doing everything on purpose.
continue. Go ahead. You cooking?
Yeah. So that's why what I mean when I say be certain, you know, whatever you're doing, hopefully good, but good or bad, be certain about it. That's what I want to do. That's what I'm going to do. It gives you more energy and more power, more focus.
Well, you just stop in the middle, boy. You stop like the police was behind you, and the ambulance is coming across the intersection. You was like, but with that said, let me go through some of the chat real quick. Rap Star, he got the joke. He laughed when I said, "Hey man, I wish him the best, but just not more than me." Um, Rap Star, thank you man for pulling up. I know you probably got a show. He probably in the middle of a show. He's so dope. He'll be doing the show. Open up another device, come somewhere else, click like, go back to his show. You know what I'm saying? But I appreciate you, man. Like I said, we ain't gotta agree, man. We just gotta always show each other love and respect. And my boy Zay, I ain't about to say all these. What is this? Zay 5891. Okay. Oh, that's 5891. I get it. He said if you in the hospital, rehab, retirement center, you gotta get the shot afterwards because you can't catch COVID twice. Okay. So yeah, maybe my mom did get the shot, but I'm just glad she home, Zay. That's why I'm gonna just start with there. I'm gonna start with the basics. That means she's recovering enough, or they looked at her insurance and was like, she can't pay for this. Get her out of here. No, it's a joke. Nah, it's a joke. It's a joke for real, for real. You got to be light. We here, man. We here. This is the third time I bumped into you today. This is the first time on my show. You know what I'm saying? I bumped into him in chats all over the place. That's my dude. Always brings a different perspective to every channel and panel he appears on, and I appreciate that you came here and stopped by to see your boy today. Let's get the show started though with some of these some of the shit on the docket. I'm gonna say the boxing news for last because that's gonna really take over the rest of the show, as you know, right? Let's start with this Trump news, sir. Senior, you heard about that?
Yeah, break that down. Break that down.
All right, in simplest forms, Donald Trump is on a recorded call. He did not know he was being recorded. He did not know this was going to be leaked. But he is on a call with the Secretary of State for Georgia. And he's basically, for about an hour long, he's talking to someone about his grievances. And he's basically asking, what can you do? We need 11,780 votes because I'm down by 11,779. So I only need a little over 11,000 votes. It's not that much. I need you to find these votes. He gave them different methods and means to find them. The Secretary of State repeatedly tells the president, sir, what you're saying doesn't exist. It's not true. Those things aren't true. Donald Trump is going back and forth with him. This shit is online, so we can't play the whole hour long here on the show. I'll share the link on my channel, and I'll put it in the description. But this is a new case. This dude catching cases on his way out the door, man. He gonna be the first president, like, to catch a new case. And the only thing I think is gonna happen is the Democrats or people in politician, they're gonna do the Obama. It was like, we're looking forward. We're not looking backwards. But, man, you got to look backwards to catch a person in a crime. You can't look forward and say, this ain't Minority Report, bro. So it's always going to be looking backwards to charge somebody for a crime. I don't care if it was last night or last decade. The crime is the crime. And if you're within the statute of limitations and you don't have quantified immunity because you're the president, I mean, what you think going to happen? I don't think they're going to do shit.
Man,
and if they do something, I think they only going to do it to really show the world that, hey, we don't fuck with Donald Trump. And we're going to send a message to make sure him and his kids can't run. He can't run again, or his kids can't run again, try to run. Because we want to end this shit because he's damaging. What you think?
Like I was saying, I don't think they're going to do nothing but give him a slap on the wrist. If they do anything at all, because all the crooked stuff he did before he got in there, they put him in there. Did crooked stuff while he was in there. I mean, come on.
What was the crimes that he violated before he went in? When you say all the crooked stuff, because a lot of stuff didn't come to fruition, I think, until he had that microscope on him.
Well, he's always said that he's been used from, it depends on who's asking him and what time, from a tax cheat to a chat tax finagler to all kinds of stuff. He obviously, he's very big on touching if you agree or not. So
what you mean touching? Grab him by the... Say it. The president said, you can say it. Say it.
I mean, I've never even seen that in a porno, though. You seen a porno that start off that?
Bro, good point. Hey, look, I've never seen porn in my life, but I've heard. I've never seen an adult video, but I've heard they don't start off like that. Usually start with somebody saying, hey, did you order a pizza? Surprise, my dick is in the pizza box.
Yeah.
Or it'd be like, hey, you look tight today, sir. Let me give you a massage. Hey, look, porn is the reason why we got so many Me Too cases. Porn had motherfuckers thinking this is how it's gonna go. Harvey Weinstein was like, Harvey Weinstein was watching the casting couch. He was like, I'm gonna run my theater this way. This looks like a good idea. I'm bullshit, man. Look, man. We gotta keep the show entertaining because it's 10 o'clock, man. This ain't no morning show. This ain't no afternoon show. So I gotta keep these shits rolling, man. But go ahead, Sir Singh. I'm sorry.
But yeah, I mean, that's what I never understood. That was like, how can you just normally and be comfortable saying that? Yeah, if I see you, I like you. You was like, dang, this nigga works in Did the dude from the Boondocks, ain't he?
Right. But look, and to think about it, literally to grab somebody by the pussy, it's not like it's not protruding. Like that's an uppercut.
Yeah.
That's an uppercut followed by a scorpion get over here type maneuver. Like, how are you grabbing them by it?
Yeah.
Like, do you put your fingers in the camel toe position when you grabbing them? Do you grab it six pack? Like, are you going overhanded, underhanded? I'm curious at Donald Trump's grab him stance. I want to know, like, is he southpaw? Is he conventional stance? Does he look
It's
like he
that
throwing
old
a jab
school,
to a body? Like, how does he grab him exactly?
That's that old school Kung Fu Eagle Claw from the Shaolin Mafia.
Yo, Donald Trump was with Wu-Tang. Like, cause how is that grab technique that he's doing? I'm curious though. Think about it. Is he southpaw? Is he uppercut? Grab him. Does he grab him by the? Does he actually grab the lips? Is he grabbing the clitoris? How is he grabbing him by the pussy, man? I want to know what the president is doing. I want to know. With that said, World Combat Sports just came in the building. Peace, King. How you doing?
Marqnash was good as always. What is up there, sir? What's good?
What's up with you?
Man, we over here just trying to figure out what is Donald Trump's pussy grab stance. Is he southpaw, conventional? Like, how does he grab him by it? Cause you know it's lips. So, sir said he got a what you call it? A Shaolin monk eagle grip.
Yeah, the Shaolin Eagle Claw.
Eagle Claw. Yeah, man, we was talking some bullshit. But basically, Scotty, we was definitely before we do that, World Combat Sports, tell them your name again. I know I said it, but tell them your name where they can follow you at, sir.
World Combat Sports on all social media, from Facebook all the way to IG to Twitter, and also worldcombatsports.com. I do have a website, man. I have my content out there. Check it out, and be sure to check out the content that we post in collabo with Marqnash. You know what it is, the best in the building.
Absolutely. I was trying to put your ticker at the bottom while you was doing it. I'm just slow on the draw. There we go. I got the ticker at the bottom. But basically, on World Combat Sports, we getting our jokes off. We having a good time. We teasing the president of the United States, of course. We got to, because he's a fucking joke. But and he's a clown. That's what you do with clowns. You laugh at him. But
I got a $5 joke for y'all. Whoever answered, $5 joke, man.
$5 joke.
Yeah, easy money.
Give me $5. Let's go.
This for you. This for you and sir. Easy money.
Well, I'm gonna take a shot and just enjoy the show. Go ahead.
Okay. If I'm riding a tricycle, or am I riding a bicycle? What is the difference between the two? If I'm riding a tricycle or a bicycle, what would be the difference between me riding either one?
Go ahead, Sir Senior. I said something, but now I feel like the joke gonna be on me. I don't want to say it.
Have confidence, soldier.
Fuck it, the third wheel, man. It's the third wheel.
What about you, sir?
Oh no, you got me on that one.
Yeah, a try means 3, buy means 2.
No, I'll tell you what it is.
Go.
It's a tire.
Huh? I don't get it.
It's
Say it
a tire. A tire?
Oh, it's a play on words. A tire.
There you go.
As
the hip hop artist. There you go.
Wordplay. Our wordplay. We would give you a drum roll for that one, but we're gonna give you the credit. Sorry, that one wasn't that funny. World Combat. We're never gonna make it to Joe Budden podcast and Drink Champs level with this kind of entertainment. Y'all gotta step y'all fucking jokes up. Y'all gotta step this shit up, man. We are not gonna get we here. We ain't gonna we here ain't gonna share the link. You like to know he ain't gonna share the link. Asian Meth ain't gonna share the link. Not with that kind of joke, but all right, whatever. I digress. Hey, look, I'm just fucking with you, man. So, but basically, man, we was leading the show off because we definitely got to talk about the past weekend. Ryan Garcia got dropped, like the Beastie Boys said. But before we get into Yeah, right. But before we get into some boxing news, I definitely want to ask you guys, because like I said, this show is going to be more condensed going forward, man. So I can
I don't
space
want
it
to hear
out.
that bullshit. Stop all that.
Man, we got to space. We got to condense the
We
show,
just
man.
got off a 9-hour goddamn show. Stop it, Mark.
That was last year.
Man, stop
I
it,
ain't did
Mark.
that. I
Okay.
ain't did that this
Okay,
year.
we go. That'll get us closer to the Joe show. You know, get us closer right there.
As soon as I get to Joe Budden podcast, Donnie V gonna start dissing me for real. You know he on diss 13 over there, but that's okay. Where we at? Asian Mathis here, but basically we starting the show off. I just want to get some political news with you guys. Ask you, what do you guys think about the Donald Trump phone call with Brad Rassenberger, Secretary of State of Georgia, basically saying, I need you to find me 11,780 votes. It's not that many. It's only 11,000. It's dead people voting. He was like, it was only 2. We found those and you still lost.
Hey, we ain't messing with that down here. We tighten that up real quick and then throw it in the trash can. We ain't trying to entertain that shit out the door.
King Age Math.
Hey,
Sir you. World Combat said, I know it's a 2-hour show, but I'm going to give you a 2-second answer. Fuck that. Let's talk on this boxing shit. Let's go. You ready for the boxing smoke?
Well,
King Age Math, go ahead.
Happy New Year to everyone. Salute to everyone in the chat, everyone listening on replay, everyone on the panel. Salute kings and queens out there. Or let me do it formally, queens and kings. Let me have to check my mannerism. World Combat is right, as most of the time he is. Why is we entertaining?
Say that in the private chat. Don't say that to him in his face. He ain't gonna never let that go.
Why is we entertaining some garbage from 2020 and it's 2021? Seem like that's the problem. People don't want to let bullshit go. When you know what it is, let it go. It's yellow like a duck, walk like a duck, quack like a duck. It's a duck. Duck that shit. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm doing. You know, man, hey, let that shit slide off me like, water on duck fest. I can't entertain that shit. I mean, and nobody's gonna investigate him calling. Ain't that's like coercion, what is that?
Extortion.
Extortion, yeah, all that.
Election interference.
Yeah, all that. He just wants all the cases to pile up on whatever it is, whatever crime there is that can be done. He's trying to do it.
It'd be considered tampering too?
Yeah, tampering.
Yeah, election tampering. Some would say it could be it's a lot of things that's going on there. But one thing he didn't say was, I need you to do me a favor though. He didn't do that this time.
Okay, see that
he didn't say that.
Oh, it gotta be the I before E except after C and all that bullshit. No, we know what it is.
Like, why are you on the phone with that Secretary of State, Mr. President? Why the fuck are you on the phone with him talking about the election and the results and what you need him to find and tell him, well, we heard about this. Like, I think God that the dude wasn't a weaker individual. Or if nothing else, I can tell he was offended because even on the phone call, he was like, well, I mean, this could be illegal for you. I know you got a good lawyer over there. He was even telling him, hey, I think your lawyer is a good guy. He has a great last name. His lawyer has a German last name. So you know what he's saying when you say that. What does that mean when you say he has a good last name?
It means he probably related to one of the Rothschilds or something. But I mean, it seems like he's getting himself into something that he ain't gonna be able to get himself out of. You know what I'm saying? And that's all on him. So let him hang himself. I mean,
All
right. Go ahead.
I think I don't know. I'm just so on the page World Combat is on. I'm just really through it. I mean, it is news that he called and he's begging, but I mean, are we really surprised for real? You know what I'm saying? Are we really surprised? Look at it. Look at this shit. Look at this resume. That fits right in. You know what I'm saying? It fits right in. It ain't the worst either. Ain't like he did something overwhelmingly worse than what he's done already been got caught doing. Not even accused, got caught doing. Only thing he haven't done is just stood up and admitted to what is. Well, he did say he grabbed him by the what. you know. But
Say
then
it. Say it.
what
Say
you
it.
think? You know what it was?
Say it. The president of the United States said it. You can say it.
Of course, I could say it,
Hey,
but
look,
those are his words.
all the news pundits been using Donald Trump for their reason to cut some cameras. Like, and pardon my language, because kids are watching, but this is a direct quote from the president of the United States. I'm like, you just
Right.
want to cut. You want to do what we doing over here on YouTube, but it's all good.
No, see, we say his name enough, he might pop up like how Bill Haney do. We say his name 3 times, he could pop up and he could direct this quote. I don't have to paraphrase it, you know.
For
He could get
sure.
on it and say it himself, you know what I'm saying? But he know what he did, he know what he said, he know what he's doing. I just, you know, man, it's time out to be entertained, dragging, you know, his trash into 2021. 2020 was, you know, hellacious enough. So, you know.
They laughing in the chat. They said, say it. Wouldn't you like to know? Say it.
Hey man, look, this a segue into.
Boy, he grabbed him by the boy.
I think I was like about 7 years old, and you know when you get in the car in the wintertime and the windows fog up and you can just write words on it.
What you do, Asian man?
Oh my god, I'm still a little bit embarrassed about this to this day. So I forget my mom in the car. I mean, I'm young; it's adolescent, and I guess my spelling game is you know stepping up and shit. And that's the word I chose to spell on the window and shit. And I ain't know she could look in the rearview mirror and see that shit.
Oh, you wrote it. Hold up. Where did you write it at in the car?
Yeah, I was on the passenger on the passenger side, but you know
Hold up, your
everybody
mama.
wants.
So in the midst of driving, she like, what the hell is he doing? And she
No, the
don't.
car hadn't got started. We had just got in and it was cold. It hadn't even defrog.
Oh my goodness, Asian
defrogged.
man.
Yeah.
Well, you know what that means, Asian man? You could have been president of the United States. Make some noise. Make some noise.
That was the qualification.
That's all you got to be able to do. Know how to spell it and grab them by it. You too could have been number 45.
Right.
Hey man, I love y'all dudes, man. I miss y'all, man. Welcome back, man. This the power panel right here. This my dogs right here. These the go getters, the headliners.
Yeah, we your dogs, man. You got to keep that little puppy, that little dunny puppy off the panel. You know,
man.
I'm always
Yeah,
trying to roast people, man. Unless you're gonna battle them yourself.
It's been
It
coming.
seems like Donnie V want to battle you, dog.
Donnie V just want heads on his mantle, bro. And you can take that however you want to take it, knowing his commentary. But he's not a bad guy, man. But sometimes it's just not the time and place or the right vibe for it. Like, man, but I get it. I get what he's trying to do. We talked offline. I think Cersei was there. He don't mean no harm. And he's a fan of the show. But he was like, I don't know shit about this boxing, though. I was like, well, bye, bitch. This ain't the episode for you. I'll see you tomorrow. But don't be a disruptor. But that's my fault. I got to just put my foot down. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes kids just want daddy to spend time with them. You know what I'm saying? If not, they be looking like... So that's my son. I love what he's doing out there. But sometimes we just got to tell him, hey, put your toys away. And get away from and stop bumping the spades table. Grown men over here playing dominoes and spades and money on the board over here. Stop bumping the table, kid. Go sit down somewhere. But that's my kid, though. I love him, though. Yeah, but he gonna get a whooping, though. He keep acting up around company. I'm gonna take my belt off and I'm gonna fuck him up around company one day. I don't told him. I said, well, then I tell him, Sir Senior, I said, you ain't gonna see it coming. You ain't gonna know it's gonna happen. But when it happens, I'm gonna do it. And it's going to be ruthless. And you might get mad at me because when I play, I ain't going to play fair.
You going to give them that public display of affection?
Hello? PDA all day. PDA all day. But we ain't holding hands afterwards. Nah, you adding up in this grocery store too many times. Today on aisle 6, you about to get everything that you been asking me for. And it ain't going to be no Skittles. It ain't going to be no Starburst. Take that shit out your pocket and embarrass me in this store. This is the closest store to the house. I got to come here every day. And you
Is you
know I
gonna
be
give him the disclaimer? This gonna hurt me more than it hurt you.
ain't no disclaimer. He ain't gonna see it coming. He ain't even gonna see it coming. He ain't even gonna see it coming. It's just gonna hurt. And I said, so be ready, cause you campaigning for it. You might get elected. But knowing him and he a Trump supporter, he probably gonna say I stole the vote. You know what I'm saying? And with that said, we're gonna move on, man. To the next topic, man. If I may, y'all cool with that?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Man, what else was on the docket? I had the Trump, I had Ryan Garcia Campbell recap, but also that's gonna segue us into the next topic, which is the 10 fights that we need to see in the year 2021.
That we're not gonna get.
Come on, man. And then some of these shits, I was looking on Boxing Scene. That's why I got this idea from. Because I'm looking at the list. I'm like, bitch, we ain't asked for that.
Right.
Now, what the fuck you putting up here? I'm going to put their list up here and we going to dissect that
While
shit.
some of those, not mean to overtalk you, some of them platforms talking about.
Overtalk me, man. It's all love.
Yeah.
Overtalk me. Overtalk me. Go ahead. You.
The platform you talking about people driving narrative, they the one driving the narrative. No, I'm in agreement with you. I ain't asked to see that shit. We know what the fights we want to see.
We're going to pull this list up. We're going to pull this list up and we're going to dissect it. And we're going to ask Boxing Scene how much they getting paid. Maybe they like World Combat Sports. They getting $5,000 from a camp somewhere, according to Rap Star. But then they going to say they didn't.
His list is a fair list. You know, it's nothing wrong seeing Williams Jr. Getting it on with Haney, but it's nothing wrong with seeing Haney getting it on with Teofimo. It's nothing wrong with seeing Teofimo going to 140.
All these people who don't want to fight each other.
And I said that in the beginning. The fights we're not going to get. That's what people want to see.
Exactly. But World Combat had one thing right, though.
What?
He said we're going to get the Terrence and Bud Crawford fight in the year 2031. It's going to be it's going to be on Mike Tyson, Roy Jones, Triller app. It's going to be on Triller app. It's going to be League of Legends, Errol Spence versus Bud Crawford. They're gonna be 45 years old.
The Tyson Roy Jones trilogy.
No. It's gonna be the Triller app, and it's gonna be 2036. We're gonna finally get it. What you think, World?
You absolutely hit it on the head, man. I mean, me and you, we'll probably be in hospice care by then.
Don't put me in hospice.
But you know,
when you're in hospice, it's over, right?
Huh?
You know they say once you're in hospice, it's over.
Mm-hmm.
It's called hospice. Cause them hoes being there putting some spice on your damn records. Like, oh, his blood pressure was fine again. We're like, well, why he dying? I don't know. He just old. No, bitch, you ain't doing these vitals no more. Mm-hmm. They giving you Tic Tacs. They ready for your shit to be over. They tired of wiping your ass anyway. But anyway, go ahead, World Combat. I went too far. I'm sorry.
I'm just letting you know, Mark, you closer to that, boy. You know what I'm saying? Get ready. Start putting on liniment at night so you can get used to the smell. I'm just saying that get your nostrils ready to smell like liniment every day. Goddamn it! As I was saying about. I want to know what the question was.
the fights we.
Hold on, we're gonna start. Hold on. We go look the fight. Look, we moving a little too fast. It's supposed to be the fight. Let's start with the Ryan and Campbell recap, because that's gonna segue us into the next topic, which is the fights we want to see. We ain't gonna see them until we on hospice care, like my man World Combat said. That's a bar, World Combat. That's nice.
Getting one slice of tomato on the salad.
So let's start with round two, right? Let's start with round two. Ryan Garcia was dropped.
You know when it all falls down?
Come on, man. Elbow behind the back and everything. He was, you know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie. I was surprised that he got up and then he got up. His legs looked decent, but even when he threw that, when he was trying to catch him with that whipping left, and it was like his whole body wasn't ready to throw that punch. So, and I was like, the commentators are giving Luke Campbell credit for he's being stable, he's not jumping after him. No, you supposed to jump on his ass. This is first time ever being dropped. He's a young kid. It's a big stage. Get him. See if he can take it. It's early. Get on him right now. And he didn't. He gave him, and there was a lot of time left. He didn't give him but when Ryan had him hurt at the end of the round, I think it was round 5, when he came back in round 6, he jumped right on his ass early. But I'm gonna mute my mic, man, because I don't have you guys on the panel just to listen to me talk. I want to hear what you guys think. But let's pick it up from round 2. Ryan Garcia Campbell hit the ground like Sir Senior said when it all falls down. World Combat, King Asian Mav, Sir Senior, what is going through your head?
I felt like it was all over with. I was surprised he got up. I mean, looking at the way his body language, and I think it was more Luke Campbell just, not applying the pressure that carried Garcia through the fight. And I don't know what the corner was thinking by not, pushing it, screaming that to him, like, get on him. This dude, he's still green. And that was a real amateurish, you might as well call it a mistake now on Luke Campbell's behalf. But still, well, just right there on the knockdown, I just feel like he could have easily got out of there. It should have been over with, with the right pressure and select shots to go on him. I would have, gotten the phone booth with him, myself. So why they didn't apply the pressure, that's beyond me. It's strange.
Go ahead, World Combat.
Looking at that, I kind of felt like Asian Math, like Garcia being down for the first time. The only thing I was assessing, to see how he looked, was he really dazed? He fell back on his right arm. So yeah, I was thinking he might be down much longer than what it was. So he got up. I said, okay. And then I want to check and see how he's looked. But also when I look at fights, I look in between the fighters to see if what Luke Campbell's going to do. And he got up and he allowed Ryan Garcia to approach, to make entry again. And I'm saying to myself, somebody find a motherfucking boot, a steel toe, and throw that shit in there at Luke Campbell, because he's just like staying in his place right now. It's almost like Klitschko dropping Anthony Joshua and then decided, okay, I'm not here to win the fight, but damn, I can knock him down, and if I could, I could win. It just seems like Luke Campbell wasn't really taking full advantage of what was natural to him in that situation. He should have pounced on Ryan Garcia. He should have tested him. He should have further degraded him and see, can he get the second knockdown, which would have been a 10-7 round. And then we're talking a whole different fight if he doesn't get stopped. But he did nothing. And that, my friends, it disappointed me the most. You know what I'm saying? I looked at Ryan Garcia exactly the way I seen him from all those drills, flat-footed, chin up. Exactly what should have happened to Ryan Garcia happened. Is he done? No, he ain't done. But as far as, what I've been hearing, and we'll talk about that later, it's absurd. It's absurd to hear these people put him in top 3 coming off a damn win of Luke Campbell.
Man,
Because what did Luke Campbell do to be like number 201?
He just fought Lomachenko, man.
And lost.
Correct. And lost. So they're basically the same thing they're doing with Lomachenko. They're basically providing him, a little bit of star status or preferential treatment off his gold medal that he won the Olympics.
well, I think it was kind of crazy to me that you got rewarded, or not so much, even if you would say rewarded, but you got bigged up for not finishing a fight. Like that's like your mom make you a great
Speak up a
dinner.
little bit, sir.
Okay, you hear me better now?
Just speak up a little bit. That's it.
Okay. So he got rewarded for, you know, not finishing a fight. It's like your mom stay up all night, all day making your favorite dinner, and then you don't finish your plate. And she says, "Good job." They bigged him up for not doing what he was there to do, which was finish the fight. And because of that, I feel that's the reason why he lost. I blatantly said that he couldn't go in there playing around. If he has a chance to hurt him, he got
And
to
when you
go
say
ahead and
he,
finish him.
for the people who just clicked on, you're talking about who?
Oh, Ryan, when you have a chance to hurt Ryan, you got to go ahead and finish him. It's just that simple. He was supposed to go in there and finish him, and that's it. But he didn't. So with accumulation of punches and his quick punching, like I said, they was giving him the rounds, and then he got caught with a body shot that laid him down. Pretty much the same way I said, except for I thought it was actually going to go a little further and go to the cards, and he was going to get a unanimous decision. But he wasn't able
Ditto.
to pick himself back up after that body shot.
Ditto, my G. I had Ryan Garcia winning by unanimous decision. Depending on if Luke Campbell came in there and put up a good showing, maybe majority decision, split decision, but he wasn't gonna lose this fight if he stayed on his feet. But we got, like they said, boxing is the theater of the unknown, and we saw an unknown thing happen. Nobody, I don't think too many people was counting on Luke Campbell dropping Ryan Garcia, and if they did, they didn't think he was gonna, cause that wasn't a flash knockdown for the people. Let's end that shit right now. People talking about flash knockdown. I don't get the pause. What happened with the pause? Hey, Jesus, you gotta tell me when the pause coming, because we usually catch all of those. But whatever. He said Ryan is chinny. I don't know if Ryan is chinny, but it was a good shot from the southpaw stance. As I was watching the fight, keep in mind I overslept, y'all. Keep it a buck. I missed the fight. Shout out to World Combat Sports, top left corner right here. He called me probably about 7:35, 7:36. It was like, so what you think of the fight? You see the shit? Shit went down, man. And did you see such and such? Blah blah blah. I was like, I thought he was trolling me. I was like, bro, hold on. What time is it? I was like 7:30. He was like, yeah, it was an early fight. And I was like, no. I had the whole Kevin Hart voice. I was like, I missed the fight. I missed
He wasn't ready.
I wasn't ready. Yo, I really wasn't ready. I was, man, my daughter be wearing my ass out. Pause. Man, she be wearing my ass out, man. And the dog. And the wife. It's just a lot, man. But I love y'all, and I appreciate y'all helping me get through this shit. But he called me and told me I missed the fight. He told me everything that happened. So now I'm watching the fight knowing it's not going the distance. I know he's going to get dropped in a second. But I'm looking at the feet position the whole time. And sure enough, as soon as I saw it too, I was like, ooh. And I looked up from looking at the feet. My eyes just still looking here, just go from, that's it. And with that said, man, I think Ryan is a good fighter. That's going to stick with him. That's going to haunt him. But that's going to make people want to buy his fights more because he's vulnerable. You get what I'm saying? That's going to sell more fights because he could get stopped. He doesn't look invincible. He never looked invincible to me. You get
I
what I'm
never thought
saying?
he was invincible.
You know what I'm saying? Man. Okay, whoever that was that just tried to call in, I don't know what happened with the ringer, but the ringer's back on. I'll put the number back up, but we'll take your calls. Call lines are open. Matter of fact, no, I'm not going to open the call lines, so I'm going to chop it up with you guys for another 15, 20 minutes. We'll open the call lines the last 20, 30 minutes. How that sound?
That's cool.
Yeah, we'll open the call lines in about another 15, 20 minutes. Let us finish cooking. whoever that was. Unless it's D-Ray. D-Ray, you know, you a friend of the show. You always help me test the phone
Yeah,
lines
D-Ray
out.
cool.
Man, you can call you. Man, you call me whenever, man. D-Ray got my real number, so that's my guy. But with that said, let's talk about the recovery because this is the bullshit right here. Wait for it. Ryan Garcia is getting a lot of credit. Well-deserved credit as well. Let's be clear.
Well deserved.
For getting off his ass.
Yeah, they getting him that
From getting that arm from pinned behind his back after falling, shaking it off, and getting back in the ring. Well deserved. Can we clap it up for him? Can we do that? Yeah. I'm a real one.
Nah, you by yourself.
You gotta
on
give it
that
up.
part.
Nah, give it up for him. Bro, look. He went through that. But, no. Let's tell the truth. Let's tell the truth. A lot of people got up and came off the canvas. That was the whole storyline for them and their whole fight. He was chinny. He was this. So, man, we seen guys who didn't have a clear knockdown because that wasn't no flash knockdown. Like people talked about Floyd being wobbled with Shane forever. They still talk about that. You get what I'm saying? They talk about the Zab Judah shot where his glove barely grazed the well, that was a knockdown. His glove touched the canvas though. It did touch. Man, this boy was a couple punches away from being slept, man, if he had the right guy in there with him. You get what I'm saying? He wanted to
He could
recover.
have had me in there with him. He would got
You want to let him recover? Okay.
Nah, none of that.
All right, man. Thank you for
He
your
would've
time,
went
Sir
night-night.
Senior. We gotta let you go, man. Sir Senior, you know you don't weigh no 135. Fuck you talking about, man? All them cakes you be baking over there, nigga. You ain't gonna never weigh 135 again, unless you go
I
to
could
Dr.
drop the
Curves or something.
147 though.
Nigga, you ain't gonna make 147 with them cakes you over there baking.
We'll do a catch weight.
Whatever, man. We get off track. But look, long story less long. The man gets a lot of credit for getting up off the ground, as he should. But we talk about, Gamboa made Bud Crawford. He hurt Crawford. Crawford dropped him, stopped him. Dropped him 6 or 7 times. First one, undefeated, gold medalist, 2-time, right? Or the fight with what's my man name? They call him Crab and Lobsters, but Kavalauskas. We talk about those things. We talk about Spence and Sean, or we talk about Sean Porter. Sean Porter only been dropped by Adrian Broner. Only person. Clean drop. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You mean prior to Sean, prior to Arrow?
Prior to Arrow. I'm sorry. You're right. Prior to Arrow. And I did forget that already. You get what I'm saying? Maybe the one with maybe the one I think the one with the one
You
with
in the car with him?
I'm sorry.
Were you in the car with him?
I'm probably the driver right now. And I fled the scene. I'm like, nigga, they flipped me out the car, nigga. I'm gonna just keep running.
I'm just asking, bro.
Nah. On some real shit, man. I kind of forgot about that one though. On some real shit, but between us, man, and the 1,300 subscribers, let's be real. Sean Porter was winning all of that shit. We thought like it might be over. Like we had never seen that with Sean Porter, and then it was a fight he was winning damn near every round. Adrian Broner, like that shit always stood out to me. But the shot where Errol dropped him, yeah, but I thought that fight was Errol was winning that one anyway. You get what I'm saying? And that right there just sealed the deal. That 11th and the 12th round sealed the deal. So I did forget. That's a lapse in judgment. But with that said, I'm going to pass the mic to you dudes. What up, D. Hodges? At the end of the day, man, I think Campbell gave that away, man, right there at the end. I want to give Ryan all his credit for getting up and doing what he had to do. But I don't feel like people are talking about that. They saying he's the best ever. Like Oscar got this statement going around where he's saying these other guys need him. He don't need them. He's not a bigger star than T.O. to me. He's not a bigger star than Tank. And he's not a champion like Haney. He might be a bigger star though. And he could have a trajectory to get bigger.
See, that's the key
Let's be
word.
clear, man. Let's be clear.
Trajectory.
In America, being bilingual, and then like he's a marketable dude, man. Like he gets his eyebrows plucked. Come on, man. He out here getting his eyebrows plucked. He's gonna be in the Expendables number 10. Arnold Schwarzenegger gonna be right there beside him. You know what I'm saying? He's gonna be in Rocky 14 or Creed 5. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, man, like I think he reminds me of a guy who's special. He's talented because he's marketable. He can sell tickets. So far. So what we think. You know what I'm saying? But it hasn't been really proven.
Who proved that himself?
Right. It hasn't been proven
Canelo
on pay-per-view.
Alvarez did 240.
There we go.
245 PPV buys.
That's what I meant to say. That's what I should. It's a slip because that's my thing I've been putting everywhere. It hasn't been proven that Ryan Garcia can sell tickets. Does he? No. Is he a pay-per-view star? He hasn't been proven, but he needs a dance partner. But if he's talking about dancing with Tank, look, he's gonna end up without a seat, and they're gonna be playing. What's the game when everybody gotta get a seat?
Musical chairs.
Musical chairs. It's gonna be musical chairs. You sitting around playing with Devin Haney, Teofimo, Tank. Like I've always thought he was the weakest link in that 135 when they put them all them dudes together. And after seeing what Tank did to Leo at 130, bro, you don't want to see him at 135. It's gonna be even worse. But I'm all for it. You said you ready. Give it to him. So my question is leading into the other segue. I'll wait for it. I'm gonna write it down. But I definitely want to just put it in the back of you guys' mind. Who would you rather see Garcia fighting next? Because Golden Boy gonna have his ass back out here on Cinco de Mayo. Trust me. If they can and his team can do it, they're gonna have him out here. They trying to save their company, bro. So
yeah,
who,
they can get a
who do you think they can make it's not all about who we want, who they want, who they think they can be. It's also about who we can get the deal done with and get the biggest cut. So is it gonna be Garcia versus Tank? Or is it gonna be Garcia versus Haney for the WBC? Because if they fight at 135, it's gonna be for the WBA regular. Even though we all know T.O. got the super. So they'll be fighting for the WBA regular. That Tank won, was that with Gamboa? Was that via email, World Combat? World
you
Combat.
Said what now?
When Tank won that 135, how you get that 135? He fought Gamboa, right? Was that an email champ?
The vacant WBA regular title.
So that's an email, right? You
Nope.
gotta apply for it, send an email saying, hey, I wanna be that guy, right?
No, when they was due to come up from 130, it was already set up from them both fighting on the same card in Baltimore to come up here to this card in Atlanta to fight for the WBA regular. So they fought for the vacant. Because that's the plan.
Don't you have to apply to do that? And you have to be ranked, you have to be sanctioned, you have to be already in a sanctioned body. Why them out of everybody else?
They was the number one contender.
What sanctioned body was Tank in at 130? WBA.
Well, I'm just thinking more about Gamboa. Like, how did Gamboa why is he fighting Tank for the WBA regular? How did that?
Because they was moving them up as a opponent for Tank at 135. So after he stopped Roman Martinez in Baltimore and Tank stopped Ricardo Nunez, they moved up to 135. And that was a scheduled opponent. You know, I mean, he's still a name out here, so that's who they wanted.
Okay. I just know how he got in position for that. And when I say he, I mean Gamboa. But
he only had 2 losses, correct?
At that point?
Right.
No. I'm just saying where he was ranked at. He wasn't. You
don't really have to be ranked a certain way for a WBA regular secondary title.
Oh, really?
So they got the WBA, the world, the super, the world, the interim, the gold. I mean, they got a lot of titles over there. The regular. It's a lot of titles. They have the gold, the interim, the regular.
He said Tank was the 130. What you talking about, Jalen? I don't know what you're talking about right there. I put it on the screen. Maybe somebody can enlighten me. But
Yeah, Jalen saying Tank was the 130 WBH super champ. So when he moved up, he fought for the WBA regular championship, at
oh
135.
okay, oh okay.
Good shit,
So what?
Jalen.
So what did he just fight? I thought he just fought. Oh, Leo got
Leo
his
Santa
vacant belt.
Cruz for the WBA
That was the belt
junior
he had before.
lightweight. I
That
mean,
was that was the 130 that he used to have, right? He fought him for the belt he used to have.
yeah, in the
Right.
same sanctioning body. It's a reason why they
Okay,
moving and
okay,
grooving in the same sanctioning body.
okay. Hey, look, man. Sometimes I drop the ball, but sometimes the fans and the people watching my show, they don't even know about boxing. They don't even know what this shit we talking about means.
True.
You know what I'm saying? They thinking it's Women's Basketball Association. You know what I'm saying? So we gotta enlighten everybody in the process. But I appreciate you guys working them through it and talking them through it and enlightening me because I'm like, hold up, because going back, revisionist history is one thing. Just going back listening to you guys tell me, I'll be like, oh yeah, I was there for that. I do remember. Because a lot of times these guys just be fighting, holding up belts. Like, why did Ryan Garcia? What WBC belt was he's been posing with? What is that? Is that a
That's
silver?
some old. That's some cookie cutter belt.
Like, what
Something
is
you got
that?
out of.
Because
Something
we
you got
got
out.
a regular and a franchise. What
Check
is the green belt that Ryan Garcia is taking pictures with?
I
in
don't
order
know, dude.
in
I don't
order
know
for you to
what
get
WeBat Jesus belt that is.
I can tell you in order for you to get ranked, to put yourself in a position to be interim WBC champion, you have to fight for those WBC, international championship belts, those second and third dairy belts. So that's a little belt you see, right?
Mm-hmm.
So after he's able to win those belts, and you can fight for them, they vacant or whatever, it's just good to put on your mantle. That aligns you to be able to fight for the interim WBC championship or the world championship. It's just a protocol that WBC have. You'll see fighters fighting for the NABO, the WABO, and freaking WBO Intercontinental title, the WBC International title. Yeah, it's a protocol, man.
But when you win
Yeah, they
those,
got
you're
more
not.
belts for
You're still
wrestling.
not classified as a world champion. You're probably just a champion in a certain region.
Absolutely. It's just a regional championship. You're not certified as a world champion, but allows you to be aligned with get a title shot with those individuals that's already at the top.
Facts.
So it aligns you to be able to step in there and fight for the interim title.
But answering what would be the best? I mean, it's a lot of interchangeable parts in the 135. That's the only good thing about it. The question was Garcia, who would be best next for him. I mean, stylistic wise, no one, because I see all the elite guys at 135 flatlining. That's just my opinion. I feel like Luke Campbell could have got him up out of there. To be brutally honest, taking the politics out of boxing or where it applied to that fight that night from Golden Boy, I see an honest Luke Campbell beating. Probably not by KO, but definitely through either a split or unanimous decision. So that's why I say it was strange that he didn't apply that pressure. But yeah, he gets kudos for getting up. But then what proceeded after he got up, that still holds a lot of question marks. Do we see Tiafimo letting off the gas on him? Do we see Haney letting off the gas on him? Do we see Tank letting off the gas? Do we see Comey letting off the gas? Any one of them guys, you know? No, they smell blood in the water. They going in. It's finish some time. So I don't know. But who he should fight next? I mean, if it's about the pay, yeah, he calling Tank name out. I think this is going to be his dance partner. He probably try to do a 2-fight deal with him because he know he's going to get stretched out. and then he's gonna make an excuse, and they're gonna run him back. Probably get scratched out again, so we get 2 big paydays.
I'm listening. Go ahead. I'm just setting
I
up the
mean,
next segue.
well, I mean, I'm just not, I'm not so. I mean, Garcia showed me he is who I thought he was. Against the elite fighters.
Is Luke Campbell elite though?
No, no, he's a contender. He's beyond prospect, but he's not elite.
Absolutely.
Elite. The only ones I put in elite is we strictly talking 135, right?
Absolutely. Well, all those guys who can go up and down in that range, like Tank just competed at 130. You get what I'm
Okay.
saying? But people still look at him at 135, 130.
Yeah, he is. He's a 135 fighter.
Yeah, so
So who's elite at 135?
I
That's
think
what you're
Tank
asking?
is elite at both weights. I
What?
think
Yes, he is.
I think T.O. is amongst the elite, if not the elite.
Yeah,
He's the guy right now. He took the head off Medusa. You get what I'm saying? He put the mirror up.
right.
And I'm never gonna stop giving him his flowers because I won money on that fight. I knew Lomachenko won everything they said he was. Once he
No,
get
but
in
I,
there
I
with
would
one of these
still
young lions.
I would still regard Loma as elite fighter at 135.
Absolutely. He just
He
lost.
which he would have just easily dismantled Garcia. And we talking about if putting all these fighters that we speaking on in place of
And let's
Luke
be
Campbell.
clear, he was elite because the pickings were slimmer too. Let's be clear. I'm elite and I'm elite on the court until LeBron step up there. When I'm playing with the 13, 14-year-old kids that I'm
Loma got some
mentoring,
good.
I'm elite
Loma got
then.
Loma got some good names on his resume, regardless of
Of
what my
course. I get it.
overall
I get it. I get it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Like the biggest name on his resume to me was Gary Russell though.
Right. But no, even at
And the X-Man. But it's all about who you fight a guy like cause like the X-Man, they froze him out until and then they let him fight. And then he fought Lomachenko. Lomachenko ain't a guy you can't fight after a year off. And you training where you at in Jamaica? You know what I'm saying? No disrespect to Jamaica. I love Jamaica. Shout out to Secrets Resorts. They always treat me and my family nice when we pull up. But I'm just saying, my G, like, you can't fight Lomachenko just coming off a 1 year layoff, bro. And he been active.
Yeah. But I mean, why are we intrigued trying to see what Ryan Garcia next matchup would be? Is just
It's part of the segue, and I'm glad you asked. Let's put it on the screen. 10 fights we want to see in 2021. And we're going to dissect boxing scenes list because I got my little notes over here. I got my own notes. I challenge you guys, pull out your
You
little
don't
piece of
need
paper.
notes when you know it.
Man, sometimes, man, but you only want 10 though. And you got to pick the best 10. You know what I'm saying? So you got to flip through them. You know what I'm saying? Got to dissect. Hey, I want this more than that. I want this more than that. It's like a grocery list.
For sure.
Or a honey-do list. My wife might give me a honey-do list all the time. I'm like, well, I guess it's Valentine's Day, so I guess I should put the Christmas shit back up, I guess.
Yep. I'll be real intrigued to see, not intrigued, but shocked to see if Ryan Garcia is on one of our top 10 fights we want to see. But I'm gonna sit back and listen.
He's on one of my. I ain't gonna lie. He got to fight. I want to see. So you don't want to see Garcia fight at all this year? Let me ask you this.
Now you done moved the goalpost. I'm not saying I didn't want. We saying and 10. I definitely have 10 fights. I would rather see.
Yes, I want to see 10 fights this year, and he in one of them.
Ryan
I don't care
Garcia.
if it's 8 or 9 or 10. He in my list, especially when his promoter is out here talking like it, like he's the second coming of me.
Okay.
That's what Oscar's saying. He's the second coming of
all
me
the
in
matches
Florida.
that
Then
could
he
be
don't
made at
fight.
154, of all the matches that could be made at 147, of all the matches that could be made, you go ahead. I gotta hear this one.
Let's go, Mark. Kick it off.
I was reading. I missed what he was saying. I was reading some of my comments over here.
Iris,
He was like Gary dropped Loma. It was rule the trip. Shout out to Jalen Thompson on that. He was like Brother Bakari came in. I know Brother Bakari from doing more social commentary, but it's cool to see he's on his boxing grind. Pull up, man. You're always welcome. Like, comment, subscribe, leave it in the chat. You can come on the panel and get your bars off if you want to. It's always open. Jalen Thompson said, I wasn't bred right here in Florida. Born here, raised in Jamaica. Okay. I knew you was one of my Jamaican brethren though, cause when you come in the chat you say Wagwan, and I was like, oh yeah, that's my one of my best men at my wedding. His wife, he's born from Jamaica. I met him at the studio here interning, and his wife is no, he's American raised, but his mother, his whole family's from Jamaica, but he was born here in New York. But his wife was born on the island, and he met her here in America. Actually, his mama met her at the dentist's office, and she was like, you need to talk to my son. You a Jamaican girl? Okay, yes. And yeah, those my people though, man. And we always go to Jamaica. We haven't been together as a group, but me and my wife always go, and the fam and our crew always go, but we haven't been with them yet, and they actually from Jamaica. So thank you though, Jalen Thompson, for the support from the island. You know what I'm saying? But let's get back on topic. But yes, King Asian Math, I do have Ryan Garcia in a fight that I want to see this year. I got him in a couple of fights because his promoter is out here promoting.
Man, you got Ryan Garcia in more than one fight, man. I'm about to leave this.
Oh man, you pouting? Look, you pouting?
Hell
Come on, man. You act like love, man. You act like my daughter love, man.
Top 10, not top 10. We see them in 10 fights. And two of these,
I got Wilder in 2 fights. I got Fury in a couple fights. My list is longer than 10.
No, we just keeping it at 10, fam. You moving to go.
But listen. I got my list, but I left options for you guys because I know you guys ain't trying to sit down and do this. I did the lead work. I got the data. Who said that? Who said that? I got the data.
Joshua. Tyson Fury, Anthony Joshua. Who want to see that fight?
That's not the first one on my list. Let me go back to my notes. Let's go back to the data. The first fight of the year that everybody wants to see again, and you guys know it. Let's do it. Let's say it.
Going on boxing scene though.
Oh, you talking about what they? Yeah, we're gonna put what they said, and then we're gonna dissect it. So let's talk about it. Go ahead, World Combat. Read it off.
Tyson Fury, Anthony Joshua. You know, the fight between him and Deontay Wilder, of course, is still in arbitration. So we're trying to wait till that figures itself out. But really, Tyson Fury versus Anthony Joshua, they're trying to make that an all UK affair for the titles.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? They acting
Wembley
like
Stadium shit, right?
Yeah, they act like they want to drop the WBO for some apparent reason, so he won't have to face his mandatory and Alexander Usyk. But I will watch this fight. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. I will watch this fight. I'm hoping Tyson Fury goes in there and goddamn knock the shit out of Anthony Joshua again. But this time, you know, he stays down and pick the titles up.
Why you say again? Oh, because they fought in sparring.
Not only that, it's just Anthony Joshua's been to the canvas more than Ryan Garcia.
Okay, let's pass it around with each one that boxing scene has. I'm gonna just scroll down. Can you guys see it real quick? We're gonna scroll down, but we're gonna take them one by one. But I'm gonna just scroll through. So they got number 10, Fury Joshua. Number 9, Spence Crawford. Number 8, Arthur Beterbit. Come on, man. Y'all already know I got a speech impediment. I'm drag on with this shit, nigga. I stutter all the time.
Call him
Better Beef. How do I say this properly? Arthur. That's what I'm gonna call him.
His name is Beterbiev.
Wow. So
just say AB.
AB. The big boy AB. So so Arthur and Saul, David and Caleb, Gennady and Jamal, Josh and Jose Ramirez, Devin Haney versus Loma. Who asked for that? Javante Davis versus Lopez. Emmanuel versus Leo.
Hot, hot.
Loca versus Estrada. And
Ooh.
these are the top 10. Now, I ain't gonna lie.
Hello,
I
Canelo.
like the names. I don't like all the matchups, but shout out to Boxing Scene for getting it half right. But you can't please everybody. And Tris Dixon, salute to you, Tris Dixon. Thank you for taking the time to put this article together today, and we're gonna talk about it. Salute to Tris Dixon. I'm gonna reach out to Tris Dixon. I'm gonna try to get him on the show
So Pacquiao or
or her
Canelo,
on the show. I don't know if that's a boy or girl. No disrespect.
a Pacquiao or a Canelo fight didn't make the list. Strange. But go ahead. Whoever want to go first and run their top 10.
What? Look. What? World Combat just did his. We're gonna take it. We're gonna start with because we got a little more time on the show. We're gonna ride the clock out. Let's have fun with it, right? So let me ask you guys, how do you feel about this number 10 pick? Heavyweights: Tyson Fury, Anthony Joshua, King Asian Mav, Sir Senior, and World Combat Sports. What's a better fight for either one of these guys? Let's start there. We're gonna use the names that they used, and we'll just pick a
Wilder.
better fight. Say it again. Say it loud, cause that's what I was gonna say.
I think we all gonna be in unison. So that Wilder.
Deontay Wilder, bronze bomber. Hell yeah, we want to see that fight. Go get that belt back.
Sir Senior, what you think? Are you still with the show?
I think Wilder.
So if
Wilder versus Joshua
it's
is
not a,
is a better fight than Tyson versus Joshua. Wilder versus Fury is better than Joshua versus Fury to me. If you actually really break it down, because what they're trying to play is because it's UK versus UK, and that he got the belts after he vacated the belts. But if you really look at that fight, either one of them winning does what for the state of boxing, other than them getting a payday in UK, getting to say, okay, well, we got the belts. Because they're both going to have to duck, because their next fight is going to be Wilder anyway. Even if they could get around Wilder right now, their next fight would be Wilder again. So, or they would have to automatically give up one or all the belts, one or multiple belts, or
For
retire
sure.
from boxing.
For sure. The phone lines are open, man. We're going to get you guys' opinion as we're going through these things. Plus, we need your help with testing out the phone lines. And my 4th new phone in 3 weeks. So help me out, help yourself out, help the show out. Call in, the numbers on the screen. With that said, I'm going to pass it off to World Combat Sports or King Asian Mav. Tell us all why you guys agree, why we are all in unison, why the Wilder and Fury fight is the must-see fight. This shit should have been at number 1, not number 10. Let's be clear. And it's not even on the list at all. Anybody, go ahead.
What was the question?
Wilder versus Fury isn't even on this list for boxing scene.
Right.
Why is it not on the list? But let alone it should. I think it should be number 1. Like, we're still talking about the rematch and things that didn't happen. People, we all seen the interviews, we seen the gloves, we seen the glove gate shit. Like, this shit is a big deal. And whether you think your man won or your man got cheated, this is the hot topic. This is it's heavyweight. It's big boy boxing. You got a guy who knocked everybody out, a dude who got pillow fists, all of a sudden knock him out, and everybody saying he cheated. Not everybody, but it's a large contingency of people who are, even if you ain't saying he cheated, you just saying, well, I can't explain it. It's a lot of unknown variables there. And I just feel like that should have been on this list for boxing scene. I'm disappointed that they didn't have this fight on their 2021 must-see list. I mean, you can put Bud and Spence right there, but you don't put the trilogy of Wilder and Fury up here? Get the fuck out of here. The first
even
fight
if
ended in a draw. The
he
second
didn't-
fight ended in quote unquote pillow fist getting a knockout over the undefeated knockout artist. Wow.
yeah, even if he didn't cheat, you would want to see the third fight because the first fight was a draw, but it really wasn't a draw because he got knocked out. And then, so if you want to go off the truth of him being knocked out in the first fight and then winning the second fight, even without him cheating, then the third fight will be the one that tells it. Or if you want to say a draw, then him winning, the third fight again will be the one that tells it. So either way you look at it, you will want to see that Fury Wilder trilogy.
World Combat. Asian Mav, talk to me. What y'all think, man?
Man, they probably
Why it ain't on the list, big dog?
they just don't want to include him in the equation to mess up that all UK undisputed match. They want it to be much more easier for them to, we're talking about Tyson Fury, who had just dropped his UK license because he didn't want to go through the investigation of eating uncastrated wild boar. But when it comes to boxing, they can make a fight to make a whole lot of people millions. That's why they're going to put it on this list. You know what I'm saying? Because they're trying to push Deontay Wilder to the back of the line, and we want to see that trilogy. We want to see him attempt to go get his belt back. So why not? But we know how boxing is. Is in Spanish they say it's sucia.
What that mean? Suspect.
A dirty little whore.
Hey, I got an unnamed Susie. Don't say that. Susie, huh? Don't say that. Rest in peace to my aunt Susie. I don't like that World Combat. Susie, huh? Susie,
It's not
huh?
Susie.
What
It's
you
not
say?
Susie. It's sucia. Sucia.
I can take that. I can take that. I can take that. That's cool. That's cool. All right. With that said, King Asian Math is back. Basically, King Asian Math, did you answer that question for us, right? Like why that isn't on the list, right?
Yeah, because I feel like Wilder Fury 3 is more intriguing than any of the Marquez Pacquiao fights, and they fought 4 times. It's a lot of unanswered questions in that matchup for all the storylines that's either some people say or driven narratives or actual facts.
All right.
I'm one of the ones that would. And I know people gonna listen to that feedback and be like, "Oh, hear this motherfucker go."
Nah, you
I
keeping
feel
it real, bro.
no, I'm keeping it real. Okay, we're gonna start that part. I ain't trying to be long winded with it, but just so people can understand what I'm
Too late. Too. Nah,
what,
fuck
what,
it, fuck it.
without people trying to put words in my mouth. When the first fight happened, Asia, what you feel? What happened? What happened? All that. I say the best way I could summarize it is Wilder won the fight, Fury won the boxing match. Okay, so they fought again. And it's just so much muddiness in the water on that one. Even more questions arose. And those questions still remain. So I don't know why they don't have that on their list. That's definitely should be in the top 3, if not 2, if not 1. That's all I got. Yeah, I definitely feel it should be on the list though. Top 10.
Okay, nobody told me I had a misspelling right here in the title. Let me fix that. I said 10 fights we and shout out to you who hit me on Facebook. I see it though. I don't know why your name didn't show up, but somebody hit me on Facebook and was like, "You said top 10 fights we ant in 2021." Shout out there. Top 10 fights we want in 2021. Thank you. Go ahead, big bro. All right, so let's move on now. We can move on to number 9, right? And let's dissect this shit. So, the number 9 fight that we want to see in 2021. I don't know what order they put this in, But I'm telling you, Tyson Wilder is number one. Number two, fights that I want to see in the year 2021 is what you see on the screen.
Okay,
Anybody,
talk about.
everybody, jump in, bro. Like I ain't trying to hold court. I got my mic. I got my. Let me matter of fact, I thought I had my cam off. Yeah, I got
You
my
can't
cam
wait to hear
off.
what we got to say about that.
Man, go ahead, roast me, man. Kill
I'm
me in
not
the
gonna roast
comments.
you. I mean, for one thing, the question is the fight we want to see, is it one of the most intriguing?
Hey,
What?
Jamav, you know I fuck with you, right? And you the big homie, man. You older than all of us up here. I love you and I
Right.
respect you, and I'm gonna treat you accordingly.
Yes, sir.
Even though you think the guy on the left with holding that red belt is gonna beat the guy on the right
Right.
with the Versace shirt, and
Okay.
and I think this picture is part of the reason why people don't fuck with Bud. Like I fuck with Bud, but I would
No.
have told him, hey, I like that diamond chain thing you doing, but it don't translate well on the Versace shirt. The Versace shirt too busy. He should have just had a plain black like Versace tee on. You know what I'm saying? Like he need a stylist, man. That's what he need, bro. He need a stylist. You know what I'm
Mark, where we
saying?
going with this, fam?
I'm just getting my jokes off because
Oh,
I
okay,
fuck with
okay.
Bud. You know what I'm saying? I'm just look.
I notice when I speak, you always say that's why people don't fuck with it. Like I'm a part of that crowd. No, I
No,
fuck.
no, no. It's okay, but I know you have been on record saying, hey, I think just Spence gonna win, and that's okay. And that, but I still fuck with you anyway. People block me and take me off their show. They don't let me on their panel no more
Just
if
because
I
you say Bud
disagree.
would be, just because they say you say Bud would be Spence, or you feel Bud would be Spence.
Absolutely, they don't fuck with me no more,
I mean,
man.
that's them and they're
Yeah, they
We,
weak,
we,
bro. They
we
can't
even got
take it.
people out here saying Errol Spence is top pound for pound. I mean, come on.
That was ridiculous.
Let me ask
That,
you this.
that was pure ridiculousness. That made no sense in the history of boxing.
None.
How could you make Errol Spence pound for pound if you was even going to argue that Lions Den, because it's the LDBC, then the Charlos, either one of them should be above Errol Spence because they have gotten more belts than him. They fought just as tough competition as he has. And one of them have battled back from a loss. One of them haven't lost, just like Errol Spence. But while Errol was still trying to find those big fights before these last 5, 6 fights where he actually got the big names, they were already fighting tough fights.
Well, I don't
So
feel losses should factor in when you rank being deemed pound for pound. It's just about
I
the level
do
of competition.
because you got to look at it like this. Pound for pound means that my skill set or how my style and skill set or me as an actual fighter, me personally, can beat anybody else. If the weight proportion was the same, I could beat anybody else or around, period.
Okay, you could beat anybody else, but that still doesn't say you can't be beat. Because remember that we did have an era called the '80s, and we had a pound for pound list then, and it was too hard to put anyone. One week it was Hearns, one week it was Hagler, one week it was Duran, one week it was Sugar Ray, and it was all justified. It was really no argument about which one of them would be pound for pound because hey, they was mixing it up. And each one of them gave each one of them a loss at some time in their career. Nobody left unscathed. So but it's a different dynamic in this era. For some reason these cats is not entertaining us in that fashion. But for the ones that Charlo has a loss, I don't think he's still fighting top competition.
Yeah.
So
And that's why I said that he should have been above Errol, and I rock with Errol. Like he's one of my top favorite fighters, to be honest. Right
no,
now,
I agree with you. I agree with you on that. Just a little segment that I would feel Jamel, probably not Jamal, but Jamal got a better case because, as you say, he doesn't have a loss and he has multiple belts in multiple divisions. But I just want to plug that I am in agreement with you with Jamel. But go ahead.
that's just what I'm saying. It's like it comes a time where you can't be so blind and so biased that you can just sit here and say, well, my favorite fighter is the best when they fought somebody who you expect them to beat and they didn't even look the best they should. if they themselves said they was B and they didn't look that good and they said they were B, you cannot make that now all of a sudden make them above somebody who look better than them. And both the Charlos in their last fight looked better than Errol did in his last fight. Bud in his last fight looked better than he did. Honestly, almost everybody on that list. And I rock with dude. I rock with him heavy. But almost everybody on that list, their last fight, they look better than Errol did in his last fight. Now, am I saying they're better than Errol all the way around? No. Some of them, yeah. But no. But their last fight is what moves you higher or down the list.
That depends. That's contingent upon who your competitor was.
I mean, we know the list that we talking about. Who on that list didn't have a tough fight, or not so much a tough fight, but a challenging fight?
I knew you were gonna backtrack on that one. Go ahead. Say who on that list?
Don't play that. There won't no backtrack.
Damn. Then let's talk about it. We talking about the last fight. So
the last fight.
Both Charlos, Spence, Bud, and who else you want to throw in there? And we just gonna talk about their last fight.
Anybody else who's on that list?
Okay. What, pound for pound list?
Yeah, that was on the pound for pound list.
Okay, we'll throw Tank in there. His last fight was Leo, and he done moved from 130 135. So that that makes him a candidate. So
hey, look, y'all right on brand. We about to scroll down to the next topic. Cause I mean we all on the same topic and they on the list. When we scroll down to them, cause say the name. Y'all was talking about Tank versus who?
Santa Cruz.
Right,
well, we just said Tank name, but
okay,
who I want? Okay, go ahead.
But we got some 135ers and we got people in that weight division. Let's and around that size. Can y'all see the screen?
Yeah. It's small for me. Matter of fact, let me pull it up on.
Cause you blind, nigga. Old nigga. Yeah, I'm blind too. Look, I was telling World Combat Sports the other day. I was like, he invited me to the gym. I was like, World Combat Sports, you know it's dark, right? He was like, what you mean it's dark, soldier? I was like, man, cut that soldier shit out. I can't see. He's like, you need to get you some lenses, Nash. And I was like, I just want to stay at home. COVID made it nice for me. COVID made it easy for me to tell y'all I'm more of an introvert than y'all thought I was. I don't fuck with half of y'all niggas anyway. COVID just gave me a reason. Like, nope, no birthday party, no wedding, no funeral, no nothing. I ain't going nowhere. Nope.
Okay, I can see it better.
Nope.
You got Josh Taylor.
Yeah, I'm gonna scroll up because that ain't the one though. That ain't the one, but and that ain't the two. But I just want you guys to see some of the names, and I just want to like the names you guys were using. I just want to go to their name right here so we can put it in context. So we got Javante Davis versus Lopez, Haney versus Loma, Emmanuel versus Leo. Y'all trying to see this shit? Hold up, real quick, Big Pump Killer. Before you pull up, I'm gonna let you promote your battle this Friday with Major Key. No gay jokes, no gay bars. No marqnash head on the car dash. Be original, cause that's how you lost your last battle. Kept using your same jokes. So I want to put you in the best position to win. I'm gonna keep you in the background right now, or you can pull back up. But I'm gonna pull you back. I want you on the show, but I want you to promote your battle that you're doing this Friday on the show.
Well, they battling each other again?
Hell yeah! This the tiebreaker. This is our version of Wilder and Fury. This is what we got.
Man, that shit. Well, you talking about Wild and Fury? We got to be talking about sparring because ain't none of them performing.
This what. Ooh! Major Key gonna unsubscribe from you. You know he's sensitive, man. He gonna unsubscribe. He's like, y'all couldn't fuck with World Combat. You know what I mean? He was trying to play me. You know what I mean?
You say
Big Pump Killer said he got an announcement. You want to do it today? Punch drunk in the building. What up, champ? You already know what I'm doing. I'm over here cooking. I'm talking about your boy.
Let me get on. I slid into this little live feed today. He ain't responding. They're not putting in his comments
Who
though.
Punch Drunk?
Yeah, Punch. You know,
What you say to Punch Drunk and he ain't say nothing?
I didn't address him. It was just general conversations.
Oh, okay.
I didn't say nothing directly.
Cause you know I was gonna call him to the carpet. I was gonna say it right here.
Hey, who runs from who?
Exactly. Luke. I see Big
we
Luke.
We gonna lead the ducking up to Canelo. That might get him.
Hey, look, man, y'all give Canelo hell, man. Canelo is
He
doing
ain't on that list.
Hey, he ain't. Oh, he is on the list. You ain't see it, baby?
No, but go ahead, show it. Put it up there.
Oh, baby, I got the files. We got the files, baby. We right here. Canelo on the list, but he ain't on some of the people that we might want. Hold up, what was it at? What was it at? Hold up, was he on the list? Hold up, let me do my.
See, look, you know.
Hold up. God. Wait a minute. Oh, here we go. Nah, it was Artie Beater, Bev. Sanel.
Beterbiev.
How you say?
Beterbiev.
His mama call him Arthur. I'm gonna call him Arthur. Cause I'm gonna call him Arthur B.
Yo, can I dip in for a second?
Better beef. All right, real quick, man. Hey, Donnie V, man, I'm gonna let you cook real quick, and I'm showing you love and respect because you have a massive following, man. I get subscribers on my channel. They tell me Donnie V sent me here. So, please no gay jokes, man. Like, not today.
But, you know,
all right, talk to me, man. I know, cause you ain't no boxing dude, so I know I'm gonna see you on Wednesday for relationship, and I'm gonna see you on Friday for the hip hop show. But talk to the people real quick, man. Pause for the cause, like, cause you could have waited 13 minutes, really.
Oh, well, Mark, I don't know. Sometimes you go 9 hours.
No. 13 minutes. The real show ends at 13 minutes. 2 hours.
All right. Well,
but you my dude. You my dude. You my resident troll. Go ahead. marqnash, I'll leave your head on the car dash.
Happy New Year to everyone on the panel. Mark, I'm happy to hear your mom's out of the hospital. I emailed you about it. You didn't even answer me.
Cause I don't fuck with you, man. I was like, man, what's he gonna do with this, man?
How
am I
gonna ask you about your mom's and you don't respond to my email?
You gonna use it as ammunition for your next battle against me,
bro? I would never.
Bro, I hear you on your disses, man. You a lethal MC, bro. You don't give a fuck about nobody.
Bro, I know you. I don't know those guys.
You know me?
I know you. We have somewhat of whatever kind of a relationship pause you could call this. Where
nah, you on live right now. You just said we got a relationship, nigga. You don't know me.
All right. Well, let me just get this off. Mark,
but hey, look. But you know what? You don't know me, but guess what? I love you though.
I love you too, man.
And I love what you bring to the show. Nah, don't give me the Heimlich.
All right. Let me just get.
No, let me die. Don't give me the Heimlich. Let me die.
Let me just get this off.
All right, go ahead, big dog.
Listen,
go ahead.
Like you said, Mark, I've amassed this following now. Big Pump Killer. I'm almost. You
got more subscribers than me in like 6 months, bro.
6 months, bro. I started
or 3 months.
That channel December 10th.
December the 10th
of this month. I have almost 2,000 followers and I have 150,000 views right now. Now,
how many cash apps? Because
I'm up to I think it's either 185 or 190.
Hey, look, I'm gonna send you $10 tonight just for pulling up.
Mark, don't.
Just
please.
show you some.
I don't want it.
No, man. I'm gonna support the movement.
No, Mark. Here, I'm gonna send it right back to you. Anyway.
If you do, send it back with interest, bitch.
Anyway, let me say this. Like, first off, I'm always gonna be a fixture on Mark Nash's channel because Mark Nash could say we ain't friends. You don't want to answer my email about how his mom's doing.
Because I sent you my real number, Donnie V. You ain't call me back.
I didn't get your real number. But anyway, like I was saying, Mark, I've amassed this following. Big Punk Killer is now a fixture. Like, listen, Major Key's got to battle someone else before he gets there.
Oh, shit.
I'm not even kidding. Like, I got stature out here.
Oh, shit.
And we all know that second battle was debatable, bro. I don't care what you say about what.
No, man, he beat you, Donnie B.
Bro, can I get my shit off? Listen, if Major Key wants to battle, he's got to go through someone else first, bro. Or he could have the belt. Like, honestly, I'm Big Punk.
And it sounds like you doing a Ryan Garcia. You supposed to fight Haney, but you calling out somebody else.
Listen, I'm Big Pump Killer now.
Hey,
Like
look,
I
that's
don't
what
got time for
happened
little
with
dudes like
look,
Major Key.
look.
Major
He
Key's a
said he
little
don't
dude.
follow boxing, but that's what happened with Ryan. Once you get a big performance, the guy that you was trying to fight, or you be like, you know what, fuck him. I ain't gotta fight him no more. I'm more popping than him, and you more popping than Major Key. Like Joe Budden talk about you on every episode now, bro. I started back watching his Joe Budden podcast just to see if they gonna talk about my boy Donnie V.
Not only did they talk about me on the last show, they called me an important cog of the show.
Say it again. Say it again.
I am an important cog of the Joe Budden podcast.
Hold on. What's a cog? What's the difference between a cog and a cock?
A cog is a wheel, Mark.
I mean, enlighten me. I never heard of a cog. Only time I ever heard of cog was Minority Report with Tom Cruise, and they was calling the people that can predict the future was cogs or cognitions. See, you ain't even thought I watched white folks movie. You thought I was just a Madea ass nigga, huh? I tricked you, Donnie
listen,
V.
Mark, like on the real, I can't. I'm Big Pump Killer, bro. I can't.
Okay. I gotta stop saying that.
I can't be battling Major Key, bro.
Say it again. Say it again.
I'll battle Mark Nash. I mean, that's another echelon.
I knew it was coming. I knew it was coming.
Got time for this dude. Big man, you know I've been working.
Donnie V, what's your announcement, man? Cause we supposed to be wrapping this show up, man. We supposed to be you supposed to be on my hip hop and relationship days. You don't troll me and don't popped up on my boxing day. You was the one of the people in my fans, one of my many 1,300 subscribers. I'm popping now. That said, hey, you need to do a certain day for boxing because I don't fuck with boxing. But here you are popping up on the fucking boxing show.
Well, not to bring it up again, Mark. I'm here because I wanted to make sure shit was good with your mother, and you didn't answer my email, which is flagrant.
So you think I be doing this shit right here?
Couldn't even hit me with the courtesy email, like, yo, she's good, man. Like, I'm over here, like, worried about Mark Nash and his situation.
Because a motherfucker like you, giving a motherfucker like you a courtesy is disrespect to a person like me. Like, I'm thinking I'm trying to save your life. I'm trying to show you respect. I'm trying to save your life, giving you the Heimlich maneuver. But you in the restaurant thinking, hey, he's behind me. Oh, he doing this behind me. He likes me. He give me, no, bitch, I don't like you. I'm not your friend. I'm just trying to save your life. But you think, oh, he giving me the Heimlich. He must like me.
Is D Hodges in here?
No, that's your you beat him already. Stop reaching for low hanging fruit.
I think D Hodges needs to face Major Key before.
All right, man. Look, man, we got to get the fuck up out of here, Donnie V. Like Donnie V, you supposed to came over
here and World Combat off.
Come on, right, man. You don't ran my dude off. Like I told you, none of that bullshit, man. What's your announcement? What you got?
I mean, listen, man. I don't know.
What's your announcement?
I'm gonna be here Friday, but I don't know. I don't know.
All right, we'll talk. That means you already got a verse made to diss me. Thank you for your time. Hang out in the back chat for a minute, man. We about to wrap the show up, man. Just hang out in the back chat for a minute, and I'll pull you back up. All right.
When are you really ending the show? Because I'm
supposed to end it at 2:00, bro. I'm trying to do the right thing right here, but you fucked everything up with that shit, and you don't got us all the way on track.
3 minutes, brother.
But you ran away, one of my OGs. My OG.
You know what? And I even went to World Combat stream, and he told me to kick rocks.
I want to hear his top 10, World Combat's top 10 fights for the year.
All right, man. Donnie V, just chill in the background real quick. World Combat just came back up, but I got to let you slide, man. Let us finish our boxing show. I'm going to fuck with you at 2:00 on the dot. All right?
Yeah.
All right, hang out, man. I got you. You my boy, man. You my boy. And you see, I ain't kick you out. I just removed you from the screen right here, so you cool. And even when you pull back up, the stream will still be lit. World Combat Sports. See, man, the dude said he had an announcement, but I guess the announcement was what you said. He wants the boss.
I'm saying he's infatuated with hearing your bars, man, and being on to say he's on the level of a Mark Nash, man.
Man, we ain't gonna give him that right now. Let's finish this boxing show. And we're gonna wrap this episode up. And I look, man.
You the one went off on 15 minutes, and your audience is out there, man, on something totally different than the list.
Because the show is an audience driven show. I'm not a fan.
No shit, it's an audience driven. That's why you look in your live chat and see people there as an audience.
Yeah, these my boys, man. Like this is not a guest driven show, and it's not a show where I just do long rants and I don't let people come on. When I click that live button, every time I click live, I'm gonna drop that link. We can have a conversation. You know what I'm saying? And if I got a rant I want to get off, I tell you right then up front. Hold on, let me get these bars off. You know what I'm saying?
Glory, glory, hallelujah.
Yeah,
Okay,
even that bullshit, I'll take that, man. I can look. I got thick skin, and long as we keep it right here on this shit right here, man, we can always find a way to work it out. I love you dudes, and but on some real shit, we got to talk about these fights that we never gonna get to see.
So
I.e. this
we was
one.
on Errol Spence, Terrence Crawford, which I think it's going to marinate forever and a day. Unfortunately, Errol Spence has been on his prima donna entitlement type attitude, making it very difficult for Terrence Crawford. I really hope this fight happens in the next 2 years. Real talk. Of course, I have to give you, my take on what Bud Crawford should take. If he gets another title, from Pacquiao, it should be a 50-50 fight, period.
Hold on. You know Pacquiao on record just talking to a Filipino reporter. She was on his ass like Nancy Grace on a rape charge. Like she was like, who do you want? Like, okay, I get that, sir. Senator. Like she was on his ass like Anderson Cooper. And she just kept pressing it. And finally he said what he said. This nigga talking about Conor McGregor. Anticlimactic. Don't nobody want to see Manny Pacquiao fight Conor McGregor.
But for Manny Pacquiao, he feels that's a money fight.
Of course.
But if I can resume back to what I was saying, since we're staying on topic.
I'm sorry. Yes, sir. Go ahead.
I would definitely like to see this fight, man, sometime soon in the next 2 years. And it'd be right, PPV. It would be great if Terrence Crawford can pick up the WBA title and go in there two. Two titles, that WBO and the WBA title against Errol Spence, WBC and IBF, man. And of course I got Terrence Bud Crawford putting in the work on Errol Spence and getting that victory.
Anybody, go ahead.
I don't want to see it, man. I don't want to see it.
You don't want to see Arthur B versus Saul?
No, I don't want. I don't want to see B2B. I don't want to see that either. But I don't want to see Errol get knocked out. I don't want to see.
Man, we passed that fight, man. That was number 9. We on number 8 now.
Yeah.
We already know we all want to see that fight. Let's be real. Like, what's the better fight for Caleb Plant and Benavidez?
Caleb Plant and Benavidez is definitely the fight to make it 68.
Yeah. Really?
Of course, Canelo Alvarez.
You the only one agree with me on that. Everybody else trying to find different fights for Caleb Plant.
I'm in agreement.
Oh, for real?
I want to see Canelo mix it up with the Charlo.
Man,
none of the Charlos at 68
I ain't
right
even
now,
thinking
though.
about that, bro. They ain't even that. Thank you. That's what I'm about to say. I'm not even thinking about that. What was Canelo's last fight at 160? What, Triple G? Daniel Jake? I forgot. You know what I'm saying? Like, what are we talking about here? Like, the dude is not even at that weight class. Like, I know he got the belt that way, but he got a franchise belt. Man, fuck that. If anything, I would rather Triple G, because Triple G actually got other belts.
I was about to get to him too.
Yeah, nah, he first. He first, because he's still competing at the weight. This other dude is fighting at 175, 168. Excuse me, I burped. But, man,
he hops wherever he can get away from.
Come on, bro. Like,
fighter.
the dude can.
Exactly.
And then I think he finally just, like, due to pressure of the fans and people asking him about it, I think he relinquished the 160 franchise belt. So I don't even want to be the 160 franchise champion no more. Because people think I'm going to still fight at 160. I'm not a champ at 160.
No, he just got off the WBA championship, man.
Okay, it was the WBA?
Yeah.
Okay, was that the super champ or the regular champ? What title did he have?
That was the super.
Okay, so he let that go. At 160.
Correct.
Right.
At 60.
And that's the second time he did.
But I get it though, man. When was the last time? Look, man, the dude don't want to lose that. Like, people, I think a lot of times, and I'm gonna be an unpopular opinion right here. Fans want to see what they want to see. Me, I understand what it's like to have some money, nigga. Like, and a lot of money. And I ain't even got Canelo money. But I don't had a bag before. And I don't been around people with that big ass bag. Now, imagine they gotta weigh 160 pounds. You know what I'm saying? And go in there and fight to keep that money. Bro, that's different. Like, it's hard for a grown man to weigh a certain thing. And then when you can get belts and you can be like, okay, well, I'm going to stay at 168. Because that 8 pounds is beans, burritos, and steak, chicken, everything I wanted. Like, bro, it's different from 150. He's getting older. I don't expect him to do that, bro.
And Cholo's older than him.
Nah, but Canelo been fighting longer, though. At a different level. Come on, man.
Now we don't went into a whirlwind of excuses, and then Cholo he'll go up to 168.
That's an excuse, or is that like just giving you facts?
Yeah, it's been an excuse since
you started fighting
2015.
at this age. At this age, I was already a pro fighting.
That means they should have been to mix it up by now, you know.
No,
but that's on my wish list.
I get it, and I respect it. But he got to get his way up there, man. He got to make himself to the point where you got to fight me. Like, why haven't we? Like, Charlo could have been fought Andre if he wanted to. I think, in my opinion, he a boss. It's lines only promotions. No,
please don't talk about that fight. That shit should have happened a long time ago.
Am I tripping? Yeah. So you agree?
It ain't happening now. So
come on, bro. Like, if you everything you said you were, Charlo, boss of the bosses.
Yeah, we need to see Charlo.
Nigga, you should have been snatched that belt off of Boo Boo. Give us that fight. Nobody's asking for that other than me. And then they be like, well, I thought you were LDB. I'm like, why you say that? What's that? No, man. I'm just a person that want to see the best fight the best. I know that sounds cliche and boxing language nowadays, but we over the 2-minute mark, man. But
okay, what's the next one?
Let's wrap this shit up, man. And I'm going to let you guys close out because I can rant about this shit forever. I wish I would have started earlier. Wish you guys would have came up early when I wanted to do this boxing talk. But, man, they talking about they want to see Triple G fight Jamal Charlo.
Yeah.
I want to see that, too.
Yeah, hell yeah, we want to see that.
Hell yeah, but, okay. But if not, what's the alternative? Like, I want to see Jermell fight, at least fight Boo Boo. Andrade, he ain't on the list.
That's not even close to being made. I think, in this
because I see him beating Jacobs, right? Y'all see him beating Jacobs.
Jacobs at 68 right now, man. So
right, that's what I'm saying.
Talking about that.
But he talking about him going. He going to 68 too.
Jacobs is not allowed in the narrative anymore. All he does is come in second, like Luke Campbell. He is a Luke Campbell 68.
Wow. Well, how do you feel about? Man, see, man, we got to do an after party, man. That's why I'm going to start my Patreon shit. So I'm going to start end of the show on time, and we're going to do Patreon, and we're going to really keep going. You get what I'm saying? And people on Patreon and know.
Not when you take 15, 20 minutes to entertain your BFF.
Yeah, man. Nah,
entertain
BFF Nah. He's important, though. Everybody matters, bro. All raps matter.
Let's do a rapid fire with the other ones.
All right, let's do a rapid fire. Triple G, Jamal Charlo. Who's here for it?
I'm definitely down for this fight.
Pay-per-view. Pay-per-view.
Come
on, man. Hey, look. Is 75 or 99? Are you gonna pay for it? It's I need it for free.
$49.99.
Oh, you want that? You want them Triller app prices? So all right. So
I want that Triller app prices right
It's one. I'm gonna stream it. 2.
Yeah, you might
do ABC. Multiple choice. Let's do that. Let's do some multiple choice. Let's have fun with it. All right. All first verse. All first verse. I ain't playing none of this shit. All right. So I'm gonna name these fights off, and you're gonna tell me if I'm streaming it, I'm paying for it. You get what I'm saying? Or like, nah, I don't even want to see that shit. You know what I'm saying? You can switch the letters around, but I'm gonna give you time to elaborate. Triple G, Charlo, it's pay-per-view. To me,
I'll pay for it.
I'll pay for it.
Crack.
And somebody said crack. Who said they're gonna crack it?
Me.
All right. Dub C said he gonna crack it. Sir, you gonna crack it? You gonna pay for it?
Okay.
He didn't sound convinced. I'm sorry.
He cracking it. He just don't
He
want to
didn't
tell.
sound
All
convinced.
right. Josh Ramirez, Taylor. I'm cracking that one. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm gonna crack that one.
Yeah, I'll
Free
crack that.
TV, I watch it.
Yeah, that's free TV, man.
That's for the
free TV.
Undisputed 140.
And you see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? These guys like are great at what they do, but they're not household names. You get what I'm saying? It's a disconnect somewhere with the fans and the people. Same with Bud Crawford. But now Bud Crawford he's becoming a household name, almost even just the fact that he's hated. And people are like, he ain't that good. But even the people who watch him and you trying to tell them why he ain't that good, you watch the fight, you be like, he ain't that good, but I mean, he did pretty good in this fight.
And the only thing that
And
about
again,
that,
and again, he knocked another one out. But the other guy, he was like, I mean, he's good, but he ain't knocking these guys out. Like every fight you've been showing me the last like all these shits years in a row, these shits have happened consecutively, couple fights a year, years in a row. Oh, he
And D
knocking all of
Hodges
these
said,
dudes
make
out.
sure his dad ain't around next time.
Yeah, man. Oh yeah, D Hodges, that's on you, bro. I told you to step in the car, or go outside, or just hang up. Don't even let us hear that. Just hang up. Gervonta Davis, Lopez, I'm paying for it, and you gonna get my $100.
That shit right there.
I'm paying $99 for that.
You don't know about that.
I'm paying it. I'm paying it.
Yeah, I definitely support them. Yeah.
I'm paying it. I want it to be the biggest fight. I want to support them. I'm gonna do 80 shows on this shit, man. Like nigga, like my show. Like that's how y'all gonna get y'all Tuesday, Thursday show back. If they make this fight. Oh my God. Who's with me? Who's buying this fight?
I'm buying it.
Yeah, definitely.
I even have a fight
Davis,
for it.
Teofimo Lopez, it's getting bought. Hennessy on deck.
Come on now. I'm buying that. Emmanuel Navarrete.
Emmanuel Navarrete and Leo Santa Cruz.
It's Rete. I'm sorry. No disrespect, E.
Emmanuel Navarrete and Leo Santa Cruz. Navarrete is a beast right now. He stops Leo Santa Cruz.
You think gonna stop him?
Yeah, man.
Yeah, I agree.
I would say he at least going to give him that good hurt knockdown. At least.
So everybody look. Nobody had Tank stopping Leo like that, man. And now everybody got Leo. Now Leo a sucker that's gonna just get knocked out all the time now.
That's
What weight they
fighting
fighting at?
man.
They fighting at what? 26. They fighting back at 26. They ain't fighting at 30, right? No. It stay 30.
No, right now Navarrete is at 126.
Hold on, his brand enters 2021 back on points win over. He just fought. Okay, big name like Leo could be considered. Leo really might not longer see.
He's the division right below Shakur Stevenson.
Right.
But wouldn't you rather see Leo versus Shakur?
Nope.
Why
Hell
not?
no, that would be too easy of a fight for Shakur Stevenson.
Come on, but that's a big name for Leo. Leo is a what? How many Taylor?
A big
like
name
what is
after
Leo
Tank,
fighting for
damn
now, other than a check and legacy?
Hey, it's a big name. Damn near after Tank almost decapitated that man.
But he don't fought since then, I think, right? Didn't they just say he just fought?
Yeah, fight. He was sitting in the bleachers, man. Goddamn, at the fight with freaking Canelo, man.
Okay.
There's no intrigue in that fight. You pretty much know. I'm looking for fights where it's pretty easy.
I didn't mean to say he just fought, but let's keep it moving rapid fire. But you guys right. Leo might not be ready for that, but I do want to see. Absolutely. I do want to see Leo back this year, though. What's a soft touch for Leo? Let's end that. And who do you want to see? He never ready this year.
Navarrete, he's the one that defeated Isaac Dogbay twice, right?
Right.
So of course we want to see Navarrete fight. He's on the hunt too. So,
but who if not Leo?
If not Leo,
why not Gary Russell? He at 126.
Yeah, but But
Gary want a bigger name than that.
yeah, Gary Russell gonna take a bigger name than
He
that,
need a
man.
he need a he need a name. He need a name. He need a name. He ain't gonna take that fight because they ain't gonna pay him enough for that. He been fighting those. No disrespect to that brother. He been fighting those his whole career. Let's keep it moving. I come on, man. Come on, guys. Help me out with these names. Y'all know I'm over here taking a shot.
Kazuto Ioka, Juan Francisco Estrada, height or Kalemasen.
World Combat Sports, the best in the business, man. And the only reason you know that name good because he probably interviewed him twice already. He's out here working.
You know,
World
Juan
Com-
Francisco Estrada is on the pound for pound list, usually like number 8, 9.
Not on my list, but it's all good. But they're on Boxing Scene's list. They got them right here. What's this number 6? What do you guys got this on your fight list? And what's your number 6 fight of the year that y'all want to see? Give us some names we might not know with Estrada World Combat. Like who else is fighting in this division that's like can give these guys a better fight, or is this the fight to see?
Yeah, this is the fight to see, man. Because like I said, Juan Estrada's been top pound for pound, and Ioka, you know, Ioka
we just saw a fight with him, right?
Yeah, he just knocked out Tanaka.
Right, that was that last week or the week before last?
Yeah, that was last week.
Yeah, man. You was hyping that shit up. And it was everything you said it was, bro. I was like, I told y'all.
Yeah, that's the only other person I would say is Inoue.
Yeah, Nui set to face John Casimiro.
Yeah.
So they're gonna unify them titles. That's gonna be a good fight.
Yep. I'm ready for that one. Cause that Inoue is like that though. He's really like that.
Yeah.
All right, well, with that said, man, that's the show, man. I got to wrap this shit up, man, because I got to get back to editing this video. Man, shout out to everybody who helped me make this video possible. Shout out to Kenny Henna. She does the henna shit, but she let us use her mansion, you know what I'm saying, for the video shoot. We didn't even take full advantage of that shit, man. She had a lot of shit. I was like, this video director's ass, man. Like, where's the pool shots? But I'm joking. But the shit was dope, man. We got a lot of shots by the pool table. It was cold as fuck though, and we had a great time. Video shoot was amazing. Thank you again for letting us use your beautiful home for the video shoot.
Thanks for giving me the right time, because I would have liked to be in the video, but I wasn't given the right appointment.
It's not the last day though. It's not a wrap. We ain't wrap shooting yet. But I am putting the editing together. But I got some shots with World Combat that I told him all his shots that I filmed for him look great. Everything he filmed for me either got deleted or is.
That's my first time filming that shit though, dog.
I'm just saying, you brought it up, bro.
I was using your gimbal for the first time.
Look,
So
I told you, look, I'm doing to you what I'm gonna do to Donnie V. All right, you start talking out on camera, I'm gonna treat you right on camera. It's gonna get you, cause you try to play me on your show, man. But it's all love. But you still my boy. You know what I'm saying? You the OG, you the big homie. But let's wrap this shit up, man, so we can end the show. Cause I really got a lot of work I want to get done, and man, you guys make the show special. You guys are the best part of the show. Starting with you, World Combat, you always gonna be the first one to fact check me, and I've seen you in person. And like I said, I met World Combat Sport. I thought we was meeting up just to be cool. This nigga tried to put me in some border wars. You know what I'm saying? I was like, I've been drinking, right? Like, that's not fair. He was like, all right, marqnash. Next time I saw him, I was like, I've been smoking, right? Next time I saw him, I was like, hey, man, look, man, I got that goddamn it on me. I ain't fucking around today. What y'all talking about? Where the cameras at? What we doing here? So you got to watch World Combat Sports, man. He an OG. He a Marine. He's a strategizer. He's a planner and a plotter. But he a good dude. Like, he'll invite you out. He treat you good. But if you want to square dance, he gonna give you that opportunity. But with that said, man, let's wrap this show up, man. It's all jokes. It's all love, man. World Combat Sports. Tell them where they can find your dope ass channel, because you definitely got the best channel on YouTube right now. And I'm trying to be running up number two, because you got the best interviews, you got the best guests. You know what I'm saying? You got the livest chat, because I'm in that bitch keeping it popping. Talking about your show real quick, World Combat Sports.
Yeah, you know what it is. 2021, man. World Combat Sports, man. Salute to everybody that was on the panel today. Be sure to follow me everywhere, man. You know, Facebook groups, World Combat Sports, All Hands Boxing Group, IG, of course, World Combat Sports, and Twitter. And check out worldcombatsports.com. The website has been up for a minute, and that's where we at, man. You know, continue to check out the interviews. Check out the one I just did with. I'm going to do a live with the video I just did, because I want to try to educate some people on what they call bums and soft touches. So this guy actually is one of the guys that's legendary with bringing fighters off the street, no experience, none of that, making weight, and he get them all in there to fight. So check that video out. Salute to everyone. Appreciate you having me on deck there, Mark.
Man, you the best part of the show, man. Like I said, man, like having guys like you on that man, you really out here. You at the fights, you in the camps with the fighters. Thank you again, like I said, all the time, for inviting me out. Like, I missed a couple opportunities, but I ain't missed too many more. You get what I'm saying? I blew one the other day, but he's always inviting me out. He's always trying to connect fighters with, with the media. And it ain't always got to be quote unquote Roy Jones. A lot of people know you from your Roy Jones and your Deontay Wilder videos. You get what I'm saying? But it's other fighters on the come up too, and you in the camp with all of them. And it ain't all boxing. It's MMA, jiu-jitsu. It's a beautiful world of combat sports. And World Combat, man, like I said, man, you, King Asian Mav, Sir Senior, you guys are the best part of the show. Sir Senior, tell people where they can follow you at, man.
Sir Senior Double O, like it says right here. On pretty much all the same platforms. If you need to email me, CERNC00 @gmail. Yes, sir.
All right, go ahead, Asian Mav.
Well, as usual, you can find me next to the dime piece. It's like I know my Mac. I settle for the 9 piece. Salute to everyone. May 2021 be way better than 2020. And everyone stay positive.
All
Find me
right.
right here, Mark Nash, and over at World Combat. Y'all like, comment, subscribe.
Man, like I said, man, I appreciate you guys. Donnie V, where you at, man? Pull up real quick, man. We're going to wrap this up, and I'm going to give you the last word. If you're still nearby, I'll give you about 60 seconds to pull up. Because if you're there, you're there. If you're not, you're not. But I definitely want to hear your announcement, but I told you had to wait to the end. We went a little over, but golly, man. Like, what was that? Like, we gave him the floor and everything. He never said what he wanted to say, other than he wanted to battle. But I guess that's what it was, and it's okay. It's all love. With that said, man, I definitely want to tell you guys what I've been working on and what I got planned coming up for the next couple weeks. So, as you know, we are no longer going Monday through Friday, 10 to 12. It's Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays. It's if some shit happens that we got to talk about, you going to get the notification. If you like, comment, subscribe, make sure you hit the notification bell. You'll get the notifications, right? Just click the notification bell. But if not, you'll see me in some of your favorite chats. But, my man, I can't do the 5 days anymore because I have so many other obligations that are going to be required for me in trying to promote this project that I'm working on. And I'm trying to have this project ready for you guys. I think this shit is so dope, man. It's a good collection of music. It's not a very long project. It's very short. It's very condensed, very short, but it's very good music. I got a couple big name producers up here that you'll know from other big artists that they work with. And like one of the guys, he actually worked on NBC and did sound and engineering for them, and he worked on one of the projects. And this shit means a lot to me, man, that you guys are supporting the music too. Like, you guys tune in for the boxing shows on Wednesday. We still gonna do Wednesday. It's gonna be relationship topics, self-help type stuff, but it's definitely all dealing with relationship stuff on Wednesday. Friday, and we gonna do hip hop days. But Monday is definitely, sorry trolls, you got one off today, and I love y'all dudes, so I'm gonna support you, and I'm gonna keep helping you guys be great and support you. But I, I can't entertain that no more because it kind of break the flow for the core base who tuned in for that day. They ain't gonna interfere on your hip hop day. Don't interfere on their day. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's just all show each other respect. But you can always tune in. You can click the thumb down. You can click that unsubscribe button. But it's all love, man. Like, just show everybody their respect on their particular day, when because we always gonna give you the floor. Ain't that right, y'all?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, man. So with that
Hey, when
said,
you shoot
man,
your videos,
go ahead, big dog.
how do you overlay your when you do the final cut for the music? What programs you use to overlay the music for the video?
Right here, when I click the button and run the outro.
No. I'm talking about, like you say, you're shooting a video now, a music
Oh
video.
yeah, I use Adobe Premiere Pro.
Oh, okay.
I use Adobe Premiere Pro. I use that as my video editing program. And yeah, and After Effects, Adobe. I got some little tricks I'm trying to do right here that's requiring me to use more of the Adobe stuff. Like I'm doing some shit where it's like, you know how you make it look like a camera taking picture, and you doing freeze frame and still shots.
Right.
But I'm actually using Lightroom to make those still shots actually look like pictures. So just man, I'm just trying to be great out here, bro. And it's a beautiful world out here of YouTube. And that's how I found you guys. You know what I'm saying? That's how I found everybody who found me right here, who's watching it. These ain't my family and friends. Like, I was trying to put my family and friends onto it. Like, yo, let's get popping with it. They was like, I don't know. I don't like the way I look, or
You
they
got to
don't
put them
like
in the
this.
video, man.
Man, they be in the video. They'll do that shit. They ready for that. You know what I'm saying? But
Hey,
just sitting
dude,
up here
anybody
talking for
that
two
be
hours, that shit take. It's a different monster, bro.
in the videos, anyone that be singing their verses or whatever, do they lip sync matches up with the music, or do
They
they
don't
be
have to. I just need to. I just need to hear the playback. So I just like have a big speaker, or shit. I've done it to the point. I've shot in music videos where all we had was the cell phone. But long as I can hear the audio in the cell phone, and we start from the beginning every time, so start. All right, cue the playback. I mean, start the camera first. Start rolling the camera. Cue playback. Oh, I see. I keep saying playback. Let's end the episode, man. I'm over here slurring words. Yo,
yeah.
it's been another great episode of Breaking the Beats. It's your boy marqnash. Like, comment, subscribe. I see you guys not tomorrow, but Wednesday. We are doing relationship topics. Oh my God, y'all gonna have a blast with this one, and we're gonna have some ladies on the show that's gonna call in, and they're gonna fuck with the show, and they're gonna be on the panel. Man, this shit gonna be fun. Y'all just be respectful. Don't disrespect the ladies, man. Keep the lube to yourself. All right, it's your boy marqnash. Breaking the Beats. Like, comment, subscribe, and you can go to marqnash.com right now and get one of your favorite hoodies. Peace.
This that squad sound. This is marqnash.
So all 8 of y'all niggas just gonna sit around and wait for the outro like y'all ain't never seen it before. Go away. Nah, I'm fucking with y'all. I love y'all. I see y'all on Wednesday. Peace.